So it's D&D night.
It is.
We're one less Joe tonight.
And
Someone's
next
gonna
week.
die.
And next week. That's right. There's a dearth of Joes. Is dearth the right word for that? There's a lack
don't
of
know what a
Joes
dearth-
around here.
Yep. There will be a lack of Joes for the next 9
Joes.
days.
Yep. So
He's got dogs to watch.
is that what he's doing? That's his excuse for not being able to play?
Yeah.
What a terrible excuse. He's raising up demons.
That's what he said, didn't he?
Demons. He said he was house sitting.
Yeah, house sitting. For the dogs, not for the house.
I don't know. Maybe people don't want their house stolen. Running away. So last time, 2 weeks ago, because we didn't play last week, you guys you left Lizard Folk Lands.
Dogs greater than D&D.
You are in the Emir Lands, which are now Lizard Folk Lands. You guys snuck your way out with your rescued 15 people, including Saren's sister. And you, as your way back, you saw this big army of lizard folk that looked like they're getting ready to attack the tower. Not the tower, the fort and Port Illidan. You gave the message that that's happening, and Saren, I think. Saren's the messenger, right?
Yep.
He messaged Sam, and Sam told him everyone's dead and is very concerned about Ivory. Wasn't very clear about it because he's very panicked and didn't know how the spells work.
Oh, god damn it. You know what? I just
This is a
realized
family-friendly channel.
I know. I let that one slip. I just realized another thing that sucks about him being gone is we don't have message anymore.
I know. That's half the stream. So I don't know what we're gonna do now.
No more message. We're just gonna be sitting around going, "How are we gonna contact this guy over
I
there?"
wish we could talk to this person.
God, we're gonna have to walk for like 5 days every time we want to talk to somebody.
Then you messaged Omira, and through a little bit of time, you finally deduced that she had her memory messed with. She doesn't remember talking to you guys, or she doesn't remember the meeting with you guys and the attack. The prior 24 hours, you assume. And she also seems to have a new friend, named Marin. You made it. You went to the town, Illidan, and you told the deputy that. Deputy was concerned about all the refugees were gone. Most of them were gone because they got packed onto a ship. Some general came in and took them off, going south, and he was concerned about that, but not his position, I suppose. And then you went back to the fort. Army asked you to keep an eye on things, or the humans asked you to keep an eye on things, and the army started moving south. So you following south. And we ended on the high note of the lizard folks were camped. Eru snuck in. I think Eru went alone.
I got a spider on my shoulder.
No, I'm there.
Spider, Sunny Cheeks on shoulder.
Yep.
And you snuck a little closer so you can get an eye on the camp, and you can see that it's a good big camp, a lot of lizard folk, and in the center of camp is sort of like the head honcho tent. And there's some Nostra in there, and Omira is in there. And that's where we ended. It's like the sun has set about an hour or so ago, and you are kind of in the middle of nowhere. Out in the grasslands south of Port Illidan. It's green. It's not like completely dead, like plains. It's green plains. But not a lot of trees or anything.
Rolling hills.
But without the rolling hills.
Oh.
It's flat.
Like actually like a plains land.
Yeah. Like the plains of...
Like the Great Plains of Oklahoma.
No, it's a little too dead. Like a little bit further east.
Oh, okay.
It's a little greener.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Not west. East Oklahoma.
West is desert, east is forest.
Talamina
No,
up in
they're
like
both
northeast.
plains. One's drier than the other.
Okay. All right, Granddad.
I think northeast Oklahoma is forested, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty foresty over there.
Eastern part of it is forested.
And what's
That's where like
cross
Talamina
timbers?
Drive. Yeah,
Yes,
the
those-
cross timbers and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
But you know what I mean. When you drive east, it just slowly gets greener and greener. And trees
Listen,
start popping up.
I read an article the other
Hills.
day. We're losing Tornado Alley.
Oh yeah. Past few years we have.
Yeah, I've noticed it, but
Shifted
there's
up
actually
to-
they've actually oh, climate change is making Tornado Alley move
Yeah, it's in the like Missouri,
up into the
Arkansas.
east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of on the edge of it now.
Don't get
But yeah,
those
we haven't had
crazy
when was the last
storms
time we had a big
anymore.
tornado? I mean, we had a couple. Like, I guess we had one a month ago.
Yeah,
A couple
but
little
we
ones.
used to get so many.
Yeah, but that was just every weekend.
Yeah,
Okay.
every weekend was
Every
just
weekend.
like, yeah, just like boom, you're gonna get hit with storms
Mhm.
5 days in a row.
Yeah, now it's rare.
I miss it.
I don't miss the tornadoes.
Tornadoes never
That
hit
was-
here. It has the coolest look in the sky right before a tornado.
Oh, so that means it's finally time to go build a house in Moore? Is that what that means?
Yeah, you could
Well, I
finally build a
wouldn't go
house
to-
and more.
I wouldn't go to Moore. That's still pushing it.
Tempting fate.
Because we'll still get one every few years, and it'll hit more.
Yeah,
Gunning right
take
for
them
it.
out. All the heathens are living over there. Oh,
It's such a
man.
nice area over there. And it's because they have to rebuild all the time. So they got us all
Yeah,
new
Everything's
stuff
brand
and-
new.
Everything's brand new all the time. Nothing's getting old. It's actually great for the local economy.
All right. What would you like to do?
Well, we had. Okay, so there are how many packs of 2 walking the perimeter?
There was 4 packs of 2. And then you've got maybe 100, 150 or so. You figured inside here.
And then those packs of 2, what's the furthest they get from each other?
About 50 yards.
50 yards or 50 feet?
50 yards, 150 feet.
150 feet. I don't think that's enough space for us to try to pick them off. Okay. Is that your spider shaking your head now? You got one fly out there going.
I bring them up and I cross them.
Build a web on your
alright.
neck that says no.
Yeah.
I can't read it if it's on my own neck. I'll head back to the group then and inform them that Elmira is there, along with there's 5 Nostra in that
Mhm.
tent.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't taking them out, son.
Nope, we're just gonna stay in a.
I wiggle my
trailing
mandibles
position.
next to your ears in a way that makes that sound.
Yeah, so I'll come back. Say we can't. There's too many. The patrols are a bit too close together for us to try to separate them.
Why were we going to separate them anyways? I don't remember.
We were gonna try to pull one back alive and see if Joe could remove.
Oh, the
The
curse.
effect.
Yeah. See if you get rid of the effect. Okay. Well, we don't have to worry about that plan anymore anyways. He got the
You get back to camp and you look over and you see
Where did
Saren.
Saren go?
Oh, I think I ate one too many hot dog tonight. These guys are roasting wieners around the non-existent campfire.
These tummy aches are going around.
it's the most common disease in all this land. The tummy ache.
The tummy ache. Oh no.
just strong enough to make you not want to do anything.
Jeez.
You guys go.
That's rough.
That's just
A
a
bad
bad
disease.
I'm just gonna
Hey,
I can't,
Thanks for
you
the
know.
raid, Talonius.
I would
nice.
love to come and heal you and stuff, but oh man, I'm not feeling too good. All right.
All right, yeah, so we head back to the group and we're just gonna wait, I think, until morning when they start to move and continue to follow from a fair distance.
Who wants to give me a watch?
I will.
Keep. Anyone else? Are the rest of you sleeping?
I'll pass.
That's half the night.
Listen, I'll get up and I'll look.
Unless,
Let me check.
yeah.
Perception?
Yeah.
Oh crap. I'm not in Tailspire. I am in Tailspire. I'm not joined in the game.
Oh man.
I know, dude. I've been.
Wait,
It's
are we
been
in like a
too
city?
much goofing going on tonight.
I'm just asking if we're in a city.
Yes.
Fired. Straight to jail.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Thought we were in a city.
That's
I
why.
remember.
That's why you're
Fantastic.
fired straight to jail.
Yep.
Listen,
Remember the whole
Eric's an old man,
we
you
just
give him
got
a
sidetracked for
benefit of
20 minutes talking about Oklahoma plains because you guys are in the plains.
Yeah.
that.
Fantastic. Can you pull me to the right board?
I'm just
We're
on the
on the-
default one.
The default.
Oh, it's just not sending it over.
Um,
There it is.
it was giving me grief on Monday too.
21.
21. It's pretty quiet. You gather their formation every 2 hours. They rotate their patrols out, but they are very organized, and you can just tell by
Yeah.
the way that they are, like, all 4 of them almost like on the beat. They move in, the other 4 or the other 8 come out, and back to the same routes, counterclockwise, just kind of making a circle around the camp.
Yeah.
But sun comes up, uneventful night, and like crack of dawn, as soon as twilight hits, they are up, and they are breaking the camp down and getting ready to pack up and head out.
We will
Okay.
trail from afar.
Okay.
Do we have
Probably
any
best not
reason?
to watch?
Do we have any reason now to trail these guys?
Well, we want to know what they're doing.
Okay.
And that the ship that came and picked up all the refugees from Port Illidan
Yeah.
was supposedly going to Fort Ivar, which
Mhm.
it doesn't look like it. They would intercept with them, but I mean, it seems like they're going to try to go up a river and through the Chromatic Sea. So I don't know. But we are a good deal west of Fort Ivar right now, so I don't know.
Do we either go there or we just keep following these guys?
I mean, we could just cut across the plains here
Yeah.
at some point if they.
We just do a beeline across the plains, get over there as fast as possible, right?
Yeah, but I think we gotta. I would like to know where these folks are going. Like there's nothing out here.
We're in the open plain, so they're just like, wait, where are we hiding if we're in an open plain? Anyways,
I mean,
Grass.
it's tall
One
grass.
giant
Remember
rock.
the green talk. So there's
Yeah, I do
bushes.
remember the green
and
talk.
There's not a lot of trees, but there's bushes, and it's very windy
Okay,
out
we're-
here.
yeah, okay, we're doing the hunt showdown. We're hiding in the reeds.
Right.
We're just, like sitting there all day waiting for them to go past.
Grass and bushes and the occasional patch of greenery. Like going through.
Yeah.
Remember going through Kansas, and you had the occasional little bunch of trees like that.
Man, Kansas is awful.
Also, we told
Those of our Kansas
the-
viewers, we'd like to apologize for Eric's thoughts. Those are his and his alone.
do not represent
Flattest place on
the
earth,
views of the channel.
My
We
favorite city in
told that
Kansas City
lieutenant that we
is
followed.
Kansas City. My favorite state or city in Kansas.
The Missouri side.
That's my joke. I kind of sputtered it out there, but thanks for filling it in for me.
Okay, because there is a Kansas City, Kansas. It's just
Yeah.
not very.
That ruins the joke.
Yeah, well, that's why I was making sure. I was like, is this a joke, or do you actually like something about Kansas City, Kansas that I don't know about?
You know how to really ruin a joke is whenever someone tells a joke and they're like, well, actually, there is a Kansas City, Kansas.
That was fantastic.
It was just for you. It was making sure we're all on the same page.
That was incredible. That was amazing. It was just like pop, 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 just shooting it down. Oh, whew, fantastic.
So you guys
Anyway,
are about at the eye in Port Illidan at the moment on the
Okay.
on the map there, and they appear to be heading due south.
We also told the lieutenant at the tower, the fort there, that we would. They like recruited us to follow these guys.
Yep, to keep an eye on them and see what they're doing.
Okay, we follow.
Okay. Next day is the exact same thing. They head south. And your passive survival is enough, especially with the druid. They are going directly south. And they are on the same course they were on before.
What is directly south of here?
Nothing. There's nothing out there. That's why it's so intriguing.
There's literally nothing. What about that starting area? Where are we in relation to that?
That is
Look at the map.
that is directly south of you, but it's a long way down there.
Yeah, Port
Yeah, but if
Lalonde
they're-
is way down there.
If they're going all the way down there to claim something, if that Crystal City, I mean, out of character, I don't know this stuff. I'm just letting you know. If they were right, and that Crystal City is near there, and they have that information, they're going to be able to find it a lot faster than, the handful of robots from back there could,
Well, we're gonna find out. We're following them. We potentially, in theory, have the ability to message Rythed and be like, "Get over here now! They found your Crystal City."
Yeah.
The sun begins to set. All is quiet. Would you like to do anything? Same setup as last night.
I'll take watch if needed.
Yeah, I'll take a watch, but we're just waiting to see where they go so we can report back to the Lieutenant, Mr. Man.
I
Give
can
me-
take a watch.
Okay. Whoever's watching, give me a perception check. I'll say Krog first, then Eru, then Zarik.
13.
But you got Zarik and Eru.
11.
Man.
Come on, Zarik. Oh, 19.
Zarik, the one that needed it. So, Zarik, it's not quite twilight, but the you get a little bit of blue in the night sky. So you probably 30 minutes or so before twilight, at least. And you think you see something. Like there's the occasional bird around here, but there's something bigger than a bird that seems to be flying in towards the camp. You catch it with your keen cobalt eyes. You have this innate ability to spot dragons. You see this, but you think that doesn't look like a dragon. Something is flying in here, though. Not big, but it's bigger than a normal bird. And
So like a hawk big?
it's bigger than a hawk. And it is
Okay.
flying towards.
Bigger than a hawk, smaller than a rock.
There you go. Yeah. It is
Wait,
flying.
Is it smaller than a rock?
Yes, it is smaller than a rock.
Okay.
Flying towards their camp.
Okay.
You catch it in the distance. There's just kind of a speck in the sky, but you see the wings flapping, and you catch it across the blue sky.
For right now, I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. It is flying at the camp, and it starts moving towards the camp. It's getting low, and you can gather it's going to land at the camp.
Okay, I'm gonna keep
am I
low.
awake yet?
You usually have first watch.
I had second watch, but I only need 4 hours.
So it's like, yeah, you're waking up right about now.
Okay.
Okay, if I see him wake up, I'll tell him that something big just landed in the little fort.
Anyway, when he points it out, it's landing as he is
Can I
pointing
make
it
out
out. Give me
what
that
it is with the
perception check.
spyglass?
Give me some advantage since you got that spyglass set. We'll just lower the DC.
21.
Okay, so it looks like it's hard to tell color from here, but it looks like a big black bird. Like a crow, just like a human-sized crow.
Oh.
But
Oh, so this thing got big wingspan.
as it comes down and it lands, its bird feet hit the ground. And you're looking at this thing, and you can see it begin to shift. And the bird feet begin to shift into boots, and the legs and the wings start to shrink down, and slowly reveals a cloaked humanoid who walks into the center tent.
Do they seem
Those
is
that
it
are
getting attention?
those that are awake all get to a knee and put their heads down.
Great.
Fantastic.
Do I have any idea what that could be?
Give me a history check.
Does Zurich see it all? Okay.
Give me perception and see how much. I mean, you could-
Natural
you-
20.
Oh,
Actually, 20.
Oh man,
nice.
Zuri, you don't even need to roll this. He got it.
Yeah.
5% chance that I know exactly
Wait.
what it is.
If he gets another 20.
You've heard of humans or humanoid creatures that have the ability to shift, to change shape, shapeshifters. And you haven't heard of them being able to fly, but you know that you have heard of histories. You haven't ever met one before. They've lost to the history books and stories. But you know there is a type of people that can shift forms. And that, from what you know of it, looks like that's it. The way that the feet shifted and all that.
So this looks more like a
It's similar to how
almost a physiological thing as opposed to a magic thing.
yeah,
Okay.
like you've seen the way that your druid. I
Sunny
think,
Cheeks does
yeah,
it.
you've seen the way he shifts. It's a little different. There's something a little different about it. Like his whole form is actually changing and not a magical effect. I'm just giving you that because you got a 20. That's how you can tell the difference.
All right. Look at the way it works right
If you
there.
if you gotten a 19, it looks like a druid.
He got one extra glint in that
Yeah.
eye. He was
Yeah.
like,
He's like, that's no druid.
Yeah.
I can see the warbling around the outside. That's definitely a magical effect.
But it was a big bird, right?
It was a human-sized bird.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
which means it had like a 6-foot wingspan.
Yeah, so it's a big
It's like a-
bird, but not a giant bird, not a D&D big
not
bird.
a rock. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a D&D big bird. Bigger than a hawk, smaller than a rock.
All right, I'll fill everyone in about that and that they're bowing to it. I'll ask, is that something we want to get a better look at, or do we just continue to follow?
I think we don't want to get too close because if he can fly, how easy is it to spot us out here?
It's a very good point.
I agree.
Does it
And we-
look like he went into the big tent, you said?
Mm-hmm. The center tent. Yep.
And no outcome of them finding us is good. They got more endurance. They got more people. Woof.
You can start a forest fire pretty good.
In this open plain.
Grass fire.
It's a good tactic, you know. Sometimes you just got to burn a forest down to get stuff done.
All right, I want to keep an eye on that tent to see if he comes back out.
Okay.
But otherwise, we're just going to chill and wait for them to move and follow.
Okay. You need any
Yeah.
closer, or you can stay where you are, trying to keep an eye on it, because it is a long way out from where you are camped, just for the safety of not being spotted.
Yeah, I'm not. If they're all bowing to it, I'm not going to get any closer.
As soon as he goes in the tent, they stand up and go back to doing the thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to wait. They're tearing down the camp, right?
Yeah, they're beginning to.
Okay.
So-
I'm just going to chill here and wait.
Same.
Keep the spyglass out, see if I can see any kind of movement in or out of that tent. If anyone else is going in there. Or if
Just give me
anyone else is
a
doing
perception check for the next 30 minutes as they pack up.
it. 14.
Yeah, he never comes back out of the tent that you can tell until the very end. And there's a group of them there. You can kind of, you can gather, since you know O'Mara's in there, you can gather one of them is not robed. You can assume is O'Mara, but other than that, there's 6 of them there now. And
Okay.
they get their tent torn down. They all pack up and they begin heading south. This time, the druid is recognizing they are going a little bit southeast, just the smallest degree to the east, mostly south.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And what happened with the Raven Man? Is he marching with them?
He is walking with them.
Oh.
Or
You
is
assume there's
anyone-
6 of them. There's 6 of them there now. And they all look kind of the same.
Oh, is anyone like? Are they giving him a wider berth, or are they just walking like they have been?
The Nostra that have been there have kind of been in their own group. They've been flanked on they got a couple of lizards flanked on their sides, but most of the lizards are in the front. There's some in the back, and then in the middle is where these Nostra are hanging out, and all 6 of them are there now with Omira.
Okay. So do you think that is the chain that Yendra was talking about?
Hmm.
Could be.
I am very sorry that I did not hear any of that.
What? Didn't hear any
Yep.
of what?
Anything that happened before you talked, I missed like a solid 20 seconds right there.
I'm asking if
Nobody really said anything. We've been just sitting here quiet.
Yeah.
But about the chain, I don't know. I remember anything about the chain.
chain is what Yendra said is the name of the leader of the lizard folk.
Oh. You think this guy is that guy? The guy that
don't
flew
know.
in?
But they're all bowing to him.
Was he a lizard guy? He wasn't a lizard guy.
I don't think Yendra even knew what he was. He just had a name.
Hmm. Those other guys we see, the guys who look like have the skulls that tricked him,
The Nostra.
is that a full effect? Like they completely change into a skeleton, or is it an illusion, or is it similar to that guy's power?
Yeah, because we've seen him change. Is it
No, whenever they changed from skeleton to human,
the humanoid?
and Saren would have filled you in that they were like, when his spell goes off, it reveals illusions. And
Yeah.
it was almost just like a blink. It was from skeleton back to
Oh.
human. So it was
Okay.
it was clearly an illusion.
Yeah, that's an illusion effect. Okay.
And you
Okay.
can't illusory fly
Yeah.
unless you're a stormtrooper.
Well, I think his spell actually doesn't necessarily reveal illusion. I think it's specifically shapeshifters. So I don't know. But we could tell it was that the Nostra were just illusions.
Well, let me look that. What spell is it? Is it Moonbeam?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's not just illusions. That could be any shapeshifter. Turns them back to their original form. I didn't even think about that. Good catch.
It does.
Well,
Yes. It is a shapeshift. Not an illusion.
Okay.
Okay.
Whew. Good catch on that one. That's solid. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. If it is, I don't think we can beat him. So I think we keep our heads down.
Okay, we're just gonna keep trailing them then.
Yep.
See where they're going.
I nod.
If we can get even a idea of where they're headed. Because right now we are out in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Did he have red eyes?
You haven't gotten a chance to see. You're not close enough for that.
Keeping an eye out for that.
You've seen a couple of these Nostra. They all have red eyes, but they're not the red eyes that you remember.
Yeah. Mine are very specific.
Give me a survival, Druid.
All right. Let's see. Survival.
The day goes on, and it's getting around evening time.
Oh.
What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Oh,
I
yeah.
survived.
So you know
hard.
there's like an inlet they are go if they keep going straight, they'll probably run into that inlet with like a bay, off the coast. So maybe they're going there. If they continue straight, that's where they'll run into.
Okay.
And it's definitely getting closer to the water. The trees are starting to pop up some trees. It's getting greener. Not enough to like be able to like hide them. Like we have to get closer, but it's getting greener and more trees are starting to pop up. And around 4 or 5 o'clock, getting evening time, they do arrive at the bay. And in the bay, you can see there's a large ship docked.
Is there a name on the ship?
Too far to see the name.
I got a spyglass.
Well, roll me a perception check, unless you want to get closer, because you're a long way out, and you can see there's a big ship, 3-masted ship.
Is that 100 times zoom?
20.
You got 20?
20. Yep.
You can't make out exactly, but you can see IS. There's a
Corinth.
T.
I think that's the ship we are looking for. Can I see any? Is it long, skinny ship?
Yeah. It is a long one.
As described by that fella.
Mm-hmm.
Are there a bunch of people walking on the deck?
As the army approaches, most of them stop, and it's just a small group of them head forward. The Nostra and just 4 of the lizards go forward to the boat, and a large group start coming out of the ship. The gangway, the plank comes down, and they all start coming off. And in a very orderly fashion, they are all pouring off the boat, kind of standing in a mob at the shore as these 10.
Does it look uniform, or does it look like a bunch of people walking? Like, does it look like a mob, or does it look like an army, basically? Like,
No, they're not organized. It's not like they're not in step. But they are just kind of meandering out. They're not in any hurry, just slowly kind of moving their way out, and they're kind of piling up on the side. And there's like you don't know how they managed to cram this many people into this boat, but there's probably a good 300 of them.
Holy cow!
They keep on piling out of this thing, and they just nonstop keep on coming out, and they're just lining the shore.
It's our boat from last campaign.
Yeah, you have the tower.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
And they all assemble at the shoreline. You can see one that appears to be a crew of some kind on the ship, and one of them comes down. You can maybe make out he's wearing a nice hat, so he must be the captain. And he comes out and he talks with the Nostra for a bit, and then he walks back up onto the ship. Pull the plank aboard. They start pulling up the anchor, untying. Or I guess they're tied to a tree. We'll say they're tied to a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Untie that. They get ready to start backing out. The group, the 6 Nostra all walk up to the group, and you're not sure what's going on, but something magical's going on. There's like almost like a cloud starts to kind of form around this dark, not a cloud, not like a moisture cloud, just like a dark void kind of starts to form around everything. Like you can see through it, but just kind of hazy. And that goes on for a while. Are you guys still watching?
Yeah, we're not
Okay.
going
I
over
am.
there.
Yeah.
So that goes on for about an hour.
Okay.
And eventually the haze lifts, and they begin you can now see everyone again, and now everyone is all eyes are on the Nostra, the 6 Nostra, and they're not all looking at the same one, but they're all looking at the Nostra. And as the Nostra begin walking west, the whole group begins walking west along with them. Sorry, east.
So, like, is there a change in demeanor? Do they look?
They look charmed.
Okay.
Oh.
Also, as the haze kind of lifts, you can see that there's at least a dozen of them that are dead on the ground. They just get left behind as the group moves on.
Okay. And they're headed straight
They're heading,
east?
yeah, they're heading east back to the army.
Whoa, back to what army?
Well, the 6 Nostra and 4 lizards went to the boat, to the shore,
right.
so they're going back, a couple hundred feet to where their army is.
Okay. All right.
And they're reassembling their group, and they're starting to head southeast.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What's southeast?
It's the Chromatic Sea. I think maybe Omira found someone else to help her get her mother out.
Oh.
That's a good call.
So they go about an hour.
That could be potentially very bad.
The ship raises sail, lowers sail, whatever it does. It puts the sails out and begins to drift away.
Which direction?
It is, it's on the east is shore, so it's beginning to head back west.
Can we tell if it looks like it's going to go back to Port Illidan, or if we think it's going somewhere else?
Right now on this map, you can see you're at this little water spot.
Yeah,
that's where you
looks
are.
like a tiny lake.
Yeah. It connects up. There's a river there. I don't think I have it on there. There's a river connecting it, and you are on like right at the edge of those trees there. There's really only one way for it to go.
Okay, sort of just west or southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I would tell Saren that we should message either the lieutenant and or the deputy and let them know what's happened.
Okay. Who wants to be
Yep.
who wants to be
I don't know how-
Saren? You gotta do the voice.
You gotta do the voice.
How's it going there, boy? Let me send you this message right here. Completely change his voice.
It's your boy Saren.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Saren here to send another message for you guys. Let's see if they pick up on the
man.
other end. And the first thing you ask is, how much do you pay for rent? I see those fucking videos all the time.
So let's see. So it would be something along the lines of, let's see if I can do this in 25 words. So this would be to the lieutenant at the fort. The army picked up people from Port Illidan and is now headed towards the Chromatic Sea. That's all I would send that.
He's a sending mule. We're just going to use all his sending spells.
Chromatic Sea. Why would they want to go there? Fort Ivar? They're going to Ivar?
Does it look like they're heading southeast or west southeast? Or I mean east southeast.
Southeast.
Okay. Yeah, I would.
The way they are walking, they would be going south of Fort Ivar,
Okay.
hitting the northern tip of Chromatic Sea. He said, I'll alert a Fort Ivar.
Okay. I don't know what to do now.
Hmm.
I don't guess we need to tell the deputy, like, there's no more refugees there, so I don't think he can pick anyone else up there.
The refugees that came off the ship, I forgot a note here. They all had packs. They all had like all their belongings with them.
Okay. How far away are they from that meeting spot now?
About an hour. About an hour before it gets dark and they start setting up a camp.
Could Could I go over to the ones that they left for dead and just do a quick once over to see if
Yeah.
I can figure anything out there?
Mhm.
I'm looking for. I guess I'll look through anything that might be valuable belonging wise, but I also want to look for if I can determine what actually killed them, like if they're beaten or if it looks like they just simply died. And I want to try to figure out. Say this. I want to try to figure out like what if I can tell if there's anything different from these people from the people that I saw go. Which is difficult because I didn't get a good look at all.
Yeah,
the
give me an
people,
investigation. Anyone's going up there with them.
Yeah, I'll go.
And
there
you can
check
all
out
be
those
there.
bodies.
You're not that far. You're not that close
Yeah.
to the lizards
They're
anymore.
pretty far away. Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
I'll approach too. Yeah, I'll go with.
I stand guard.
Just think.
Can make sure nothing
They left all
happens.
They left all these guys with all their equipment and everything on, right?
They do not have their. Well, they're just refugees, so they just have clothing. They do
Okay, all right,
these that you as you get here and you look around. They have nothing.
They have nothing.
They
Okay.
have. There is a couple bags, but they're empty.
All right.
No necklace, no jewelry, nothing on these.
Yeah.
These guys. They have been, and you can, with your investigation, you can tell they have been picked clean.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Damaged. One's been clawed. A couple have been stabbed. One of them looks like some sort of some sort of bludgeoning attack.
Yeah.
Which lines up with the lizard's weapons and claws, and one's got bites, and
Yeah.
one of them may be like a magical.
These are just ones that
Bludgeoning
like
thing.
tried to escape.
These are the ones who resisted, I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Well, we can't
Can I
really.
get
Can we cut
I
them
get a-
off?
I
What?
don't think so. I think we have to keep following. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Like we can follow them to the chromatic. See, we could, I guess.
Well, let's look at this possibility. If they get to the Chromatic Sea and they free Alzira's, not
What?
Alzira. That's the last campaign.
Oh no!
he's having
If they free
flashbacks.
a big giant dragon,
Yeah.
they have a big old dragon on their side, which they already do. They have 2 dragons on their side. Imagine what kind of havoc they can bring on this.
We get there first. We release her first, and we like get a contract.
That
we
or we
could
can just stop them. Find a way
we
to
could
stop them.
alert. We could alert. Crud, what's her name? The
Hope.
Hope. Yeah, we could alert Hope and tell them what's coming, and maybe they could set up an ambush.
Yeah, maybe they could help us. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's not that many of them, is there?
Not really, but they
Yeah.
control all the thrycrane, the insect dudes as well.
A lot of them died.
Yeah.
It's been a while though. They could maybe repopulate. I don't know.
It's been
when
like a
how they
month.
work.
It's been like a month.
There was like
Has it only been like a month?
there was like
Oof.
10 Maru left and like what, 2 dozen Thrycreen,
Yeah.
if that.
I don't think we're gonna be getting help from them.
How many gnomes were there?
Those gnomes
with-
aren't
with
coming.
Varney.
Those gnomes aren't doing nothing, dude. Those gnomes are gonna
Well,
sit in
they're
the
gonna
mountain.
get run into is the thing.
There was about 40 of them.
40.
Hmm.
Oh well, I guess I don't have a say here. I don't remember any of this. I'm sitting in the corner going, if it was me, I'd leave them to die.
Oh no.
They didn't
Yeah,
know.
it's probably been a couple months, I think, since you guys were there at Steamcliff.
Couple months.
Figure all the
They still owe-
sailing time.
They still
and
owe
all
you
the-
money.
That's why I like the 24-hour thing, because it makes time pass a little better. Because if we were doing the 8-hour long rest, it'd been a week. You know?
Oh man. Hmm.
Okay, they set up camp just like they did before. A little more trees and shrubs and things here. It's greener. And same as before, they set up a camp. The humanoids that they have gathered up as prisoners, they have them just laying in the grass, just kind of in front of the big tents, just between the tents. They're all sort of built in a circle, and in the middle there, they're just laying on the ground.
It's super weird, you guys. They're just laying on the ground.
It sure is.
It's okay.
They're going to
So-
get chiggers and stuff.
So what are we gonna do here?
I don't know what we're going to do here. I don't know what they're doing, so I don't
What's
know.
the plan? What's the plan here? We're just kind of following these guys. We have no idea what's going on.
Do we
Go
know
down
how many people are stationed at Fort Ivar?
No. Saren tells you he knows it's a pretty big fort. It's like it was originally a frontier fort, but as the empire grew, it grew quite a bit. So it's a big city and fort in one.
And how many units were in this military that we're following?
About 400?
There's a couple hundred lizards.
Okay.
Okay, it's not nearly as big as I thought it was. It's a lot smaller. Still a lot, but it is a lot smaller than I was picturing. So yeah, if we can get help from the fort, then we have a chance.
Does Saren know anyone at that fort?
No, he's kind of a homebody. He stayed in his
Yeah.
hinge.
But we just talked to a guy who said he can alert them, right?
Yeah, but we don't know how quickly. It's it's like from where he's going to Fort Ivar.
What do you have to
Is
know?
all lizard occupied.
What do you have to know in the spell message to send someone a message? Read it to me.
You have to be familiar with the person, I believe, is the way it's worded. Let's look.
I want to know this.
I think we kind of decided here that you have to be familiar, familiar enough. Your message may not necessarily, it'll go through, but it may not necessarily go through the person you think it does if you don't know them well enough. Like,
Yeah.
if I want to talk to, I want to talk to Scott.
Which you are familiar.
Who knows which Scott you're going to end up with?
Yeah, do you have to know
Probably
them?
going to.
Do you what I'm asking though is, do you have to know them like facially, or can you know them verbally?
I don't know. Like the word familiar is from the root word of family, so I would think that you
Listen,
need to know them.
so-
fairly
I'm trying to break some rules here, brother. What I want to do is I want him to send a message to the guy we know and have him describe to us back in his most detail in 25 words this guy's life, and then we will know him, and then we can send that guy a message.
How many spell slots does Saren have?
They're
'Cause that's
all
gonna burn
going
a lot
away.
of 'em.
No, he only has to tell us 25 words. He's got 25 words to describe this guy. And then that gets you kind of familiar. Then, bam, shoot a message off to the guy we actually care to talk about.
Yeah, instead of the person, the message gets sent to his dog. I'm going to say if you want to try that, then you need some good describing, and there's going to be a dice roll involved.
Oof.
Or else it
You
might
want
go
me
to
to-
it might go to his dog.
I don't think that the lieutenant there was competent enough to accurately describe.
It would be an incredible. It would be an incredible pull if it worked, though, right?
How fast are they moving? Can we overtake them?
Yeah, you could. The 5 of you could definitely overtake him.
Like
Oh.
safely, like go around and
Yeah, they're not
Unseen?
there because there's so many of them. They're moving steady, but they're not moving fast steady. They're probably going. If you figure you guys can run 60 feet around, they're probably moving 25.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's the play then. Try to get to Fort Ivar before they do, before they get to the sea.
I agree.
All right, sick. That's what we're doing then, right?
So if
Yeah.
we're there and they're going there, oh man, that is going to be. Just for me, eyeballing this, it looks like it's going to be cutting it real close if we even make it. Because we got to go to Fort Ivar and then come down south with, after hopefully we've convinced somebody that stuff is
Yeah,
going
but
on.
we move a lot faster than that army does, right?
Yeah. And we can push longer too, theoretically.
Yeah. Listen, this is our best option.
Mm-hmm.
We run hard all the way as far as we can. Get
Marathon,
there.
let's go.
Yeah.
Die of a heart attack after we arrive.
We're going to get there. We're going to deliver this message. It's going to be epic. And we're going to run.
Hold on, I got to stretch before we make this run.
What's the most
right.
endurance animal? Animal with the most endurance. It's like a horse. I'll just turn into a horse. Which one of you guys is bad at running?
I mean, I can go pretty fast.
Hey, you're a monk. You can run all day.
It's just a
Yeah.
kobold, right?
I think it's just
He's the
What
weak
about a-
link.
What about
Well,
a
I mean,
cheetah?
I can run 30
You think?
feet.
Cheetahs are only fast in short bursts.
Yeah.
And they gotta sleep for like 20 hours.
I turn into a big giant warhorse. We put the kobold on my back so that he doesn't lag behind, and we book this thing. Kobold weighs almost nothing, right?
If you still got Saren, who's only gonna move, he didn't move very fast.
Oh well, he could. How big's a
60
warhorse? Is
feet.
that like a Clydesdale? If so, 2 people could ride on that.
It's not a Clydesdale, but it's, I don't know what the strength. If you put 2 people on a horse, it's not going to be any faster than you riding separately. You're gonna wear the horse out. I guess if you're the
So-
horse, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the horse. I was looking up to see how big a warhorse
What's the strength
was.
of a horse?
Yeah. That's what I need. Warhorse, D&D 5e. That's what I need.
I'd imagine them being pretty strong.
They have a strength of 18.
Oh yeah, there you go. Same as mine.
They're not very smart though. Will that work?
It's the nighttime. They've set up camp for the 3rd nights. They're about an hour from that lake.
I would also suggest to Saren that maybe he send his sister a message to make sure she doesn't get on that boat should it happen to go back.
Oh,
to
there you
Port
go.
Ellen.
That'd be a good one. That's a good message usage.
Yep, definitely do that.
Yeah, just to be like, hey, don't get on the boat. If you can, don't let anyone else get on that boat if it comes back. The IS Torrent.
Yeah, don't rock the boat.
It's dangerous. They make you do stuff for the lizard folk,
Actually,
for the Nostra.
I'm glad Joe's not here for the talk with his sister because it's real uncomfortable when I have to say I love you.
yeah. Trying to get you to break out of your shell, my guy. All right, I've rearranged this plan. How heavy is David's character?
Not heavy at all.
Your plate mail's
Yours
probably, or
pretty
your
heavy.
scale mail's probably as heavy as you are.
Yeah.
What are you, like 40 pounds? But your
Well,
mail's
he's not
probably-
wearing scale mail. He's wearing chainmail. First of all.
Oh, well.
Can
excuse me.
Krog run while holding him?
I could.
Yeah, I probably could.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, he'd be easy to.
and super strong
Yeah.
and super huge.
This is like a Disney, it's like a Disney movie. You guys are like carrying the little guy in the back, and there's a horse shifts into a horse.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm trying to make this work.
Plus the
Oh, you
fact
know
that
what?
you can only be a horse for like 3 hours.
Dude, can you imagine you get 3 solid hours? No, I could do it for 6 hours, right? Or no? Yeah.
You could do
I
it
think
twice,
so.
I guess.
I could just do it twice back to back, and it's like I get a refresher on my stamina when I do that, right? Because it resets everything else. Like it resets your hit points when it goes away. So presumably, when you come out of it, you're not
Only
exhausted
resets
at
your hit
all.
points, doesn't it?
Well, there'd be no exhaustion, is what I'm saying mechanically, because you'd go from horse to person. You were exhausted when you were the horse. Then you're a person, you're fine. You turn back into a horse, you're fine again. You do the full thing, and then you turn back into a person. You got another long run ahead of you, dude. That's a lot of potential running.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if doing this horse thing is the way to go. We can move around them. We can outpace them still.
We could be there in 2 hours.
2 hours.
You just gotta imagine a little harder. You just gotta run a little faster, dude. You're fast as hell. We got this.
I am fast.
I know.
I can move a long way.
I'll let you guys discuss
Okay,
this because
so-
I gotta get River in bed.
Okay.
All right,
Take a
so
break.
Okay.
if you want to be specific about how much I weigh, about 79 pounds.
That's perfect. He can
Tiny.
run with that.
Yeah. That's
So okay,
In a
Mac.
whim. All right.
How much is all your
Break
gear
time.
though?
That's all the gear.
Still adding up.
Button pushed.
what?
Symbol for we're back.
Oh, okay.
Live.
14. How many miles is it from?
I got a map around here somewhere with my I got quick estimate.
So we're like here, right?
It's about
Roughly?
90 miles.
Oh. 90 miles?
You're about 90 miles from Fort Ivar.
Okay. Hold on. I think we can get there in almost a day.
Walking at
We're about here,
normal
right?
pace would be
If we do the horse thing I was talking about, just me
You
and you.
almost said exploit.
I almost
Yeah,
said
yeah.
exploit, but it's not exploit.
You're about there.
It's a game mechanic.
And this is the Chromatic Sea, right?
Yeah.
So Fort Ivar is.
Do you have the stream
like
open?
here?
Me?
I don't.
No, I don't. I use Chatterino to see the chat.
I
I'll
put
open it.
my my magnifying glass on where you guys are at.
All right.
It's on
Hold
the
on, I gotta
stream.
pull it up.
And I need to make a better world map for our default screen.
Oh, I can't look at it because I don't have Twitch.
No Twitch.
No Twitch.
I'll take a picture.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. I can travel on average 14 miles per hour as a horse. I can run for 8 hours a day and do that twice in a row. I can run for 16 hours straight at 14 miles per hour. We can get there in like a day.
Okay,
Sound good?
I don't know. I mean, we can try it. But who are we leaving people behind?
Yes, we are leaving people behind.
Who are
It
we
will be
leaving
all-
behind?
We leave behind Sarah. Did you not listen to anything I said earlier?
Because it's just
so
me and you
you're
going,
at-
and
you're
everyone
at
else
the-
is staying behind.
the black
Yes.
mark on that map I just put on the Discord. No, we're only on Twitch. Macro. However, we have a
was-
Discord. I think we do. Is it this? So there's our
Okay.
Discord, which has all our stuff. We use from time to time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, no problem. Here's the thing. Like I was saying earlier, Well, all we got to do is we leave Saren behind. We calculate the amount of time it's going to take to get there, and then we have Saren send us a message at that timer, or about 5 hours past that timer, 4 hours past that timer.
Now remember, you
So
don't
that-
know you don't know to the mile how far away it is. You can kind of estimate it. So any sort of like
I know, yeah, that's why I'm saying
arithmetic.
it's an
may be a bigger
estimation.
estimate.
It's an estimation, but we have him send it. But it won't matter whether it's before or after because he's just giving us an update of his location, and that location is the location of the rest of the party. If we get there and talk to the people in the fort, and we can get their support, and we move them out, then we can have him send another message at an even longer interval to
Keep in
update us
mind-
again, and we can meet up at the sea with the plan of meeting up at the sea.
He only has 3 spell slots for sending.
We only need 3 spell slots, my guy.
He's already used like 2 of them.
That he doesn't have anything left.
No.
Okay, then we leave with the intention knowing that we are going to meet them as close to the sea as possible and what side we're going to be on. And then he can send us one sending message to give us an update. And that's it.
Tell
I
Joe
would say
next
keep-
time he makes a character, just make him a sending bot. Don't worry anything else. No heals, just sending. That's all you need.
Please just
We
because
need
it's
a-
a 3rd level spell.
need a
So
tele-
that's why
telephone.
it's hard.
That was a third
Well,
level. I didn't realize that. I thought I was thinking.
Yeah.
Sending is a magical thing, Michael. I'm using it in full force right here. This is
I
the
think he
most
keeps
ingenious
sending
plan we've
for-
had in a while. I think we take this.
He keeps his spell slot for emergencies, like if they get spotted, if they need to run, something like
Well, the emergency is he has a tummy ache and he doesn't have a say.
that.
This is why normally when
Yes.
you're not here, your character just disappears.
Stop having a defined role that we need you for.
We got 2 weeks of this.
Listen, we haven't had a solid plan in days. This is the plan. There was no other plan. We don't have a plan to stop them because we can't stop them. We don't even know that guy that's in there with them. Maybe he can blow us away in one instant all by himself. Regardless of those things, this is the only thing that we can do that is affirmatively we are going to gain something from it. We're not gaining by doing what we're doing.
I think we try to get there. I think we try to get to Fort Ivar, but I don't know that splitting us up is going to be the best idea.
It will be 100p, the easiest thing ever. We have been following this army for days, and they
Saren
either
will-
don't care we're back here, or I don't know. God, there's
Saren will
no
speak
way.
up.
There's no
Saren
way. We've
will
been
say,
following
"Well,
them for.
I didn't get out much, but I do know that these lands that we're in right now, they're pretty dangerous. The Empire only goes so far, and I don't know if splitting us up is such a good idea."
I say, shut your mouth, Sarah, and you're not even here.
Oh no.
Oh my God. I mean, we can follow. If you want to follow them all
I don't want
the
to follow.
way.
I just think we can take all of us and go around and just push it. We don't got to get there like right now. We just have to get there maybe a day before. And if
The
they're
more-
moving at the speed that they're moving, I think that that's possible for us. Or do I? Do I not think that's possible?
I just think that the time is of the essence here. And the longer we wait, the less time we have to move people from that fort to a position that even matters.
You're not sure. Especially this part of the world, you're not real. Like, you've just seen maps. And Saren's probably filling in the more blanks than anything else about what's over here.
Saren doesn't know.
He doesn't know about like day, if you go here, will you have a day? He's not sure. Like, maybe it's a pretty rough map from what he knows off the top of his head.
Maybe. Oh man. Well, either way, we know that we have to get to Fort Ivar before our best shot is to get to Fort Ivar before they get to the Chromatic Sea. So I think that we do just start veering around, all of us, and then as we're like doing this, because you can still follow. We know about where they're headed, right?
Yeah.
If they remain on course.
They seem to, the last 3 days that you've been following them, they seem to pick a direction and stick with it for that day. So if they don't divert course at all for the next few days, then they will end up on the northern edge of the Chromatic Sea.
So we have a pretty good idea of where they're going. I don't think we need anyone else to stay and follow them. I think we should all just go.
Okay.
And try to go as fast as we can. As safely as we can. As from this group. I'm not too worried about anything that we're going to find out here in the wilderness necessarily. But we certainly cannot fight 200 to 300 lizard folk if they spot us and chase us.
Okay, well, what if we did this? We try and, since they're out in the plains, right? This is a perfect battle tactics scenario where we get reinforcements on both sides. We can encircle them.
That
Circle.
would be.
I don't.
5 of you?
I don't see how that's possible, but okay.
Yeah, even if we get the fort, how are we gonna like arrange them in a way all the way around, like get them all the way around the whole army without nobody noticing?
And get Fort Ivor.
The insanely
Illidan.
fast running plan was just so that we had enough time to move their army into place, let alone like pull some epic tactic.
Well, I mean, they're on the open. They're out in the open plains, right?
Yep.
No, I thought it was good.
The further east they go, the more open it gets.
But the fort's pretty far from the beach.
Yeah, the fort's a good couple days. From where they're going to end up.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to get at.
Unless Saren thinks he remembers there's a river nearby. So there's some hills near Fort Ivar where there's a river, so maybe a day's walk and then a river ride might be the easier way of getting there to the sea.
Well, boys.
On the 5th day to the east.
I have pleaded my case.
Yeah, I don't think
Sounds
that.
like a good plan.
I don't think. I'm not sure we can do that. I'm not sure that we can get there. If we split the party and either half gets spotted out by either this army or something in the wilderness, you're gonna have a bad time.
That's what makes it tense and fun, dude. That's what makes it
Makes
awesome.
us die is what it does.
Listen, dying's a natural part of the process.
Well, no one gets to stop anything if we're dead.
I mean, hey, look at it this way: the circle of life. There we go.
Listen, you only need one crazy person left in the group to get 5 more zealots to show up and throw their lives away to it.
Yeah, I don't think we should split up. I think that's a bad idea. I think that we should all start moving quickly around and to Fort Ivar.
As you guys are sitting around the camp discussing this, it's dark.
Yeah.
And you hear a scream from the camp. Humanoid scream.
So,
Didn't see anything?
Then silence. Give me a perception check.
not at all worried about this scream.
Oh no.
Can I roll a perception check to?
10.
Can I roll a
Not
perception
sure.
check to see?
You see there's a couple of lizards that are standing kind of close to the group of humanoids that were humans. We'll say humans. They're not all humans, but humans.
Can I roll a perception check to hear what race it is? Because like I'd imagine each race kind of has like their own little accent.
This
Accent of scream.
give me a perception check.
I don't think you'd be able to pick out someone's accent from them screaming.
Just you wait. Zurich is old.
Koi blimey!
They might have a different vocal box.
17.
You could make maybe, but
you're not
accent is
sure
what you're looking for.
You're not sure the
They don't know about a personal
where this person's
level.
from, but it was a scream of pain, and then went silent.
Now I'm imagining him sitting there and hearing the scream, going, "That's Uncle Jimbo from Spain." I recognize
They
that
scream out,
scream
"Holy frijoles!"
anywhere.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It was
But
this,
the camp does it look like there's any like commotion in the camp, or is it?
just there's a couple as you heard the scream, you looked, and there's 2 lizards that are standing near the group of sleeping humans, and then they go back to their business.
Somebody resisted, I think.
You can just tell me the message you want me
That's what
to
it
tell
sounds
them,
like.
and I will go alone, and I can catch back up with you guys really fast.
All right. Seems like you're gonna go. So, yeah, just tell them that we're gonna be. There's an army of lizard folk moving towards.
I am going to go. Yeah, you know what? Yes, I am going to go regardless of anything else because this seems like logically the best choice.
So you're just horse hoofing it, huh?
Yeah, I'm hoofing
Took
it.
you a minute, but you got there.
Just
It's good. It's always good when you work up to the joke.
don't work up to it. Isaac will poke holes in it.
It's like we're building a little comedy joke together.
Oh man.
Comedy joke. It's a specific
Comedy joke. Yeah, absolutely.
So you're gonna when you leaving,
As fast as possible.
and what's the plan? I want to hear it.
I'm
He's
going
heading to
to.
Fort Ivar as quick as his horse and hooves.
I can get there in a
Can carry
day
him.
with one short rest.
I can ride on top of you.
With an 8-hour rest.
No, with one 1 hour short rest
Oh, to get your spells back.
to get just to get my
Wild
wild shape back.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. When you leaving?
immediately.
Because you are tired.
Well then,
Oh.
wait, how tired am I?
It is
Am I
night. It
exhausted?
is nighttime just hit, so you haven't slept since
Okay.
last night.
I will sleep, full sleep.
Okay.
And then leave in first thing in the morning.
Who's on watch?
I'll take first.
I take a watch.
You can be perceptions if you like, but I'll just use your passive otherwise.
Yeah, use my passive.
A couple hours go by, and you're keeping an
got
eye on things,
19.
and there is another scream. You can't tell. It's too dark. You can't tell what it was, but another scream, and then silence again. There's a little bit of commotion, but that's it. And all's quiet. The rest of your time, Zarik. You see, it's just again. You get the early shift, and it's about a half an hour or so before they start packing up the camp. And you're looking at the camp, and out steps one of these Nostra. But your eyes meet this fella. Like he's not looking at you, but his eyes are looking your way, and there's this. It almost like it's just these 2 little beady red eyes in this hood. But the way that they meet you, you get this shudder as it almost like overtakes you for a second. Just the seeing the piercing of these red eyes from that tent as it steps out. It takes you a moment to kind of snap out of it, and you see, as they're starting to get things put together, one of the guys laying down, sleeping, of the humans, just sits up all of a sudden and looks around like in a panic, gets up and starts running, and a couple of lizards close in on him, put him down, scream, silent. And then this, you see another the rest of the Nostra come out, and they start doing that spell again, where there's sort of this haze over the humans.
Okay.
Well, if they're doing that, are we all awake at this point?
This is about 30 minutes before you guys start to wake up. So
When
they're
people start waking
in
up.
mid spell when everyone else starts to wake up.
How long did I do it for last time? Like an hour?
It's about an hour, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so when
When
people
we
start
start
waking
getting
up,
up, Sunny Cheeks is going immediately, right? You're
Yes.
gone.
I'm
I
gone,
want to try
dude.
to get the rest of the party and start moving around. Like he's going to beat us wherever to Fort Ivar. I want to start moving us towards Fort Ivar on the north of this army.
Okay.
I'll start moving faster if needed.
Anyone going Sunny Cheeks? Or you just run alone.
I'm running alone.
Okay.
Alone.
So
He died.
he he whinnies and then off he goes.
Don't whinny. We're trying to be very quiet over here.
It's an ASMR Winnie.
He can't help it. It's just a horse thing.
Yeah.
we start getting ready to go, and he goes, and all the army goes.
Then he takes off.
Oh, great!
It's the perfect plan. All of you die.
Then it's Sunny Cheeks' party for the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's me and all my boys.
Now it's time for Sunny Cheeks.
So he
I call up all my boys and give you guys character sheets. You have
He
fully
kinda-
built characters.
saunters away at first to be quiet, but then you can see him start galloping us after he gets a little ways away.
Uh-huh.
And by the time he gets out there, they're done doing their spell. Camp is being broken down while this is happening, and then almost in unison, the humans all sit up, and they get up, start walking southeast. Yeah. Anybody doing anything out of the ordinary?
We're just moving.
No,
We're trying to move faster than them and around them.
Yeah.
I still would like to be able to keep an eye on them if possible, but I feel like eventually we're going to run out of line of sight.
Okay, and you're gonna go north around them, or you're just going
Yeah.
basically you're just going due east. They're going southeast. You're gonna go due east, kind of the
Yeah.
same way that Sunny Cheeks is going.
Yeah.
Sunny Cheeks, you're going for how you go? You go to 160 around.
120.
14 miles an hour, and I can run for
120.
16 hours a day.
You can run for 16 hours a day.
I can run for 16 hours a day
16 hours a day.
What? How do you
How?
run for 16 hours a day?
That's
because
just...
you guys didn't listen to anything I said.
I listen.
Oh, because
I'm-
because you're considering the exhaustion goes away if you shapeshift.
Absolutely, it does.
Okay.
I need to get J Craw on that.
The Constitution stays yours though, right?
No, it does not. It changes to the animal. This whole thing works
The
because when you
mental
get
stats are yours,
when-
but the physical stats change to the animal.
so I go from horse to person, then back to horse, and then I can do the full, and then I only have to rest for 1 hour to go more. But that full 16 hours of running will get me there in 16 hours or less. A little less than 16 hours.
Wait, I thought you could only hold your shape for 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours.
So
Wait,
12 hours you can run then.
12 hours I can run then. But I can still make it in 12 hours at 14 miles an hour. I love breaking rules, baby.
Oh man.
What'd you get? 14
Good thing
hours
it's
or 14
plains
miles an
and
hour?
not
That's what.
hills.
Yeah, I calculated I calculated the move speed of a horse in 1 round in 6 seconds, converted that into feet per second, and then converted that into miles per hour.
Okay. So
Is that enough?
You go your 3 hours. You shapeshift again. You're another 3 hours.
Then you have to take an hour rest.
Take an hour break.
Yep. Yeah.
You notice after
Another
the end of
6
this 6 hours that so you go from this greenish area and it starts getting dead again, and kind of
Yeah.
tan and plainsy. But then you start coming into around the 5th hour. You come into this where it's a little
Swampy,
bit
yes.
like it's a little bit rockier,
Oh.
where more like I think of outback style, where like there's just sort of outcroppings of rocks, very
Yeah.
very deserty and
There's blooming onions everywhere.
more not rugged because it's still flat, but more dry and crackly and outcroppings and things. And occasionally you come across, which does stand out to you, a tree that has been burned, like a black tree.
Okay. Yeah, that's super weird.
And it's just getting a little bit a little more foreign out here, I suppose. But you take your rest for an hour. Give me a survival check, see if you can find a hidey hole. Unless you
Okay.
don't want to hide, unless you want to just rest in the open.
I can look for like a bush or a hidey hole or a rock or whatever. So let me roll survival.
And the rest of you are starting to make your way east, around the group.
17.
Give me a perception check.
What is my perception? The same. Oh no, only 11.
He never
All is clear.
Oh man.
Okay, you get your hour rest.
Yep.
Eric's fourth character.
You get back on your back two legs, and you whinny and all that. And you are taking off again. And as you are running, it's getting more and more kind of broken up. The ground is just. I'm trying to think of what I would compare this to. Like southeast Utah, real rocky and real pretty, a real rocky and deserty kind of style. Give me a perception while you're out here just running as fast as you can.
Okay.
Don't hit a gopher hole. Break your leg.
Then I just have to turn it. Ah, there you go. 22.
There's a lot of bones out here. Like, there's just, like, as you're running, there's just piles of bones. You don't notice it really at first, but you run, first of all, okay, dead animal. It happens all the time. There's just dead animal bones. There's another one, and there's another one, and there's like 4 more. There's like 5 more.
Oh.
There's just lots and lots of just bones out here. So if you're in the
The
desert.
fort within view?
Huh?
The fort's within view?
No. You're about 2 hours into your second stretch.
Okay.
So you've still got another, what, 4 hours to go?
Yeah. So do I think that something is like just torching everything that walks along here, or do I think this is like?
Yeah, and you're also picking
thing-
up some more dead trees.
Is it like crispy? Is it like on fire actively? Is it something
No,
that
they're
is
just
actively
there's
happening?
it's just a lot of blackened ground. The trees are dead. A lot of the grasses are dead. You keep on going.
But nothing indicating that it's active. That this could have happened in the past. This is what it is.
You mean like a fire in the past?
Or like some kind of magical anything. There's like crazy magic, right? So it could be like just a thing that's torching everyone that walks by, like a force field or something.
Give me a nature check.
Okay.
A nature check as
Oh,
you're
no.
running full speed.
I'm not very good at nature. 12.
You're a druid though, so I'll give you a little break there. So it looks like it's been burned. Everything's kind of blackened, but looks burned, but not from fire. And things are dead, which it looks like it's all been torched with residue
Oh, yeah,
scars and
maybe.
everything, but it's not because of a fire. It's just black, just blackened. Hey,
Okay.
York, thanks for the sub.
Hmm.
And you got another hour to go, or you've got actually 4
Okay.
more to go, but another hour goes by. You got
Okay.
an hour until you are going to shift into horse again, and you notice some people up ahead.
Okay.
The people up ahead, however, are very, very skinny, and they're just bones, just meandering about.
Those are skeletons. I'm in danger.
And
I'm fairly small. I can probably find something to.
You're a horse.
No, when I turn back into a person, I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay.
small.
they're off in the distance. They haven't seen you yet. You don't think they have yet. They're sort of meandering about. If you want to change shape, let me know, or else just keep on barreling
Yeah.
by.
I'll drop out and hide.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. Give me a survival and then a stealth.
Oh, that's not great.
Hey,
because my
Marmallow.
stealth.
I should have seen the mellow.
Right in the middle. I
Okay.
was very average.
So there's not a lot to hide behind. There's a lot of what looks like burned out bushes and things. But you do find a small
Like a
little
rock.
to hide under.
Yeah.
Just to try to be quiet about.
Yeah.
as you are sitting there, you can't see because you're behind this rock, but you hear footsteps coming your way.
Yeah.
Do you want
Like
to,
on the path in front of me?
like, so you've got like a rock that you were hiding under, and the other side of that rock, you hear footsteps coming at you.
Okay, give me just 1 second.
Like, here's footprints, pops his head out. Can you give me just a second? Thanks.
It's just yeah.
I just gotta set a trap
Just
back
one-
here. Don't worry.
Yeah, dude. Gotta know, dude. What is this? Quarter? I can do half. How big is this hole? It's big enough to fit me. I'm medium.
You're not in a
right?
hole. You're just you're hiding up against like a rock that's kind of like jutting up. Just a small
Oh,
little
there's
like
not a-
3-foot little gully, basically.
It's not like a tunnel.
No. You're just you're against a rock.
Hmm. I'm going to. Was this my second wild shape or my first?
This was your first. You got an hour left. You had an hour left of your first.
You dropped it.
Yeah, you just
So
dropped it.
you have one left
Mm-hmm.
if you have 2 charges, which I think you do.
Okay, I'm going to shapeshift into a giant badger and burrow 20 feet underground.
Just burrow like a crazy
And I'm
badger.
just gonna keep going. Boom, 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 boom.
Are you going
Fill the hole
like
with lava.
going diagonal, basically?
I'm gonna just go down far enough to be like a foot underground, and then just go horizontal against the road that I was on.
Going back or going forward?
Going forward towards where, like, they were walking towards me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to dig in their direction.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite the survival check to make a straight line with no
It doesn't have to be.
reference to anything.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be in the general direction.
I'm just picturing you burrowing your way for this last quarter the whole way.
Because I feel like a foot down maybe is enough to like still hear if they're walking directly above me.
This is a little more hilly than I was going for, but just to provide the atmosphere.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it failed. It said tried to
Could not
summon,
find
but
the specified
Uh-oh.
board. Could not find the
No.
specified board.
do we need to restart Tailspire?
Let me change. It might be the name's too big.
There we go.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Just
Amazing.
Oh no, David.
It's fine. I'm on the Steam Deck.
This one's actually
They
pretty. This one's
they
pretty
hollowed
good.
it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
This
not.
was
It's,
like
this is
3D
well,
mapped in here.
well done. Hey, thanks, Marmello.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is like canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little more hilly than I was going for, but that's all I could really find a
Just a little.
quick chance here.
Very nice.
But you got like some rocks and things.
Yeah.
Sort of jutting up out of the ground. Oh, here we actually have good ones.
My immersion is broken. You said it was not this hilly.
There we go. There's your rock.
My
I just
immersion.
added your rock in there.
Nice.
So you have burrowed down.
Oh, there's the.
And you want to just go that direction. How long do you want to go that direction? Can you stay burrowed? You
Yeah.
have to come back out.
It just says burrow. There's just a burrow speed.
Down there, so
Just a burrow speed, so I can go 20 feet around. I'm just gonna go as fast as I can, and I'm gonna like when I think I'm at the end of being transformed, I'm gonna just poke a little air hole, and about an hour, the last hour, I'm gonna dig myself out a little area inside so that I can rest inside there, and then in the morning I will come out of the hole and I will turn back into a horse and go.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Okay. I don't know why that didn't go through. All right, it's not gonna work. I'll just roll a die.
Thanks, Marmello.
Oh, I didn't. That's not great. 12.
Give me a D4. Okay.
1.
You burrow, and you can burrow for 3 hours.
Yeah. So I won't actually go that far.
So it 20 feet around though, right?
Yeah.
So, it's still a long way. But you burrow like a crazy badger.
Yeah.
And you want to, at the end of 3 hours, you want to just sort of pop a hole up.
Just a tiny little air hole.
Give me a stealth check as well, because I'm assuming you want to burrow and trying to hide and not like reveal that there's a mound going. Not a Bugs Bunny mound going through.
Is there a Bugs Bunny mound above my
Give
hole?
me a stealth check.
If that's the case,
the wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, the left turn at Albuquerque, dude. If there's one of those, I might as well have not even burrowed.
I mean, there probably won't be the one.
Unless you roll a 1.
There's always a
I'm
chance with a 1.
11.
Okay, you're deep
So
enough.
13 total.
But you've seen The Great Escape. Occasionally they collapse in. And...
I got you.
So yeah, you go for your 3 hours and you dig your hole up. You're not gonna go look. You're just digging an air hole, so you can have a
Just
nap.
an air hole, and then I'm gonna have a full rest. I'm gonna dig out an area big enough for my character to like sleep, like take a rest in a good
Okay.
rest.
Okay. Rest of the party, you guys are moving east. You lose sight of them after about an hour. And
Okay.
um,
But they were still going that same direction, southeast?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it comes to about nighttime. And you guys are camping, or you keep on going?
Well, we're going faster, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, as fast as I can.
Yeah, how fast are you?
Well, I go 45.
Yeah, fast as our slowest person, which is
I mean, I could
60
use
feet around.
I could use my key points and dash and.
Yeah, but we're still only as fast as our slowest person, so.
Yeah. If you want to like go more than, because normally you go, I think it's like an 8-hour is a hike. If you want to press it a couple more hours, you can do that for an
exhaustion check. Does Saren have an idea of if we'll be able to get there the next day if we press on, or if it's going to make a difference?
It's 3.5 days normal marching to get there. So
if we're going faster, do we have an idea of how long it'll take us?
You can make some endurance checks because you're not actually going any faster. You can go longer. You can't actually go any faster because you still got 2 30-foot movement people with you.
Well, I thought that because so the army is going less than a normal marching pace. Is that what? Okay.
Yeah. You guys can go 60 around. They're going 25 around.
Okay.
However, a normal march is 8 hours. So if you want to go press on beyond the 8 hours, then you can make some endurance checks.
I think we can try one press on and see how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll just say like it's a con check 10 for the first 2 hours after that. And they'll go up by 2 every try.
Okay, so con save for the first 2 hours.
Con save 10 for the first 2 hours. You guys want to press on.
Yikes.
All right, so
16.
Con save 18.
No.
Sounds good.
Did you roll? Who's rolling for Saren?
I did.
Okay.
You rolling, David?
That doesn't want to work for me. Oh, there
Am
he
I
goes.
carrying David?
Oh no.
He's tired.
David, take a point of exhaustion.
Oh.
Doesn't count. It didn't roll properly. See, and, the game was bugging out, so I think I deserve a reroll.
So we'll take the 2 hours and then stop there. If he's like, I don't know if I can make it, guys.
You look. Kobold's starting to lag behind a little bit, and he's huffing.
It's because of the armor.
Go ahead and give me a watch for whoever's doing watch. You guys are out here in the middle
I'll do a
of
watch.
nowhere. And also give me a survival check to find a good hidey hole. I'll roll it for Gio. I think it's like a +4 or something.
His
Okay, he found himself a good
Nice.
perception
spot.
was bad. It was 9. Yeah,
I'm
his
gonna roll my
survival
perception.
is +7. Yeah.
Mm.
Who
I guess. Yeah, I think I'll
Who else is
roll
on watch?
for. You said.
I'll go on watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going on watch, alright.
You're a little tired. You need I'm going to make you have the full rest.
Oh, okay then.
I'll go. I'll do a
Then
watch.
scratch
Then.
that. This map is bad luck.
You said perception.
Yeah.
18.
Okay. So you same thing I kind of described to Eric at the very beginning. So it's starting to get deserty. You notice a tree that's kind of burned out. You pick up some hoof prints.
Hey, look at this.
You
So
yeah,
what's the deal with these trees?
it's just rocky. It's a little off in distance. You can go check it out if he wants.
Oh, okay.
It just looks like how there's like if there's been a fire, grass fire, or whatever. Everything's kind of black.
Mhm.
Okay.
It looks like that.
Okay.
Eric,
Yes.
you are asleep in your little hole, and you get your hour, or you get your you're sleeping through the night.
No, just 1 hour. Short rest.
Oh, just another hour. Wait, you already did your
Well,
hour.
you can't. Yeah, you only get one of those per day.
Get 1 hour. Yeah.
Oh
You
crap!
only get one of those.
Wait, I should have been able to make it there in the time that I had. Did I just fall short because of this last
Yeah, because
run not making it?
you came across this. You needed another 6 hours. It was 16 hours to get there, right?
Well, I was just telling you how long I could run. At the speed that I was running, I could have gotten there in. Sorry, it doesn't matter. We don't have to be that precise.
Either way, it wasn't enough because it was going to be because you ran for I don't know. You're still about 3 hours away, 4 hours away.
You ran for like
At 14 miles an
Between
hour,
7
I
and
could
8.
get there, and at 90 miles away, and at 14 miles an hour, I could get there in just over 8 hours.
It hasn't been 8 hours
You-
yet.
Yeah, you ran for between
Oh, I thought I had been running longer.
6 and 8 because you stopped before.
Yeah, so I guess you're right about the 8 hour mark here.
Yeah, I should have been nearly there, but maybe we were just wrong on the length.
Okay,
Or
what you
maybe
doing?
So
going the wrong direction.
even if I was going the wrong direction while I was burying, I'm not that far off. 75 feet or something like that. So
3 hours at 20 feet around is more than 75 feet.
it's not that. Sorry, it's not that significant of a setback when you can move at 120 feet around.
Sure.
I guess I will if I can't do another short rest to get my horses back, then I am going to spend the night here.
Okay.
I'm perfectly safe. Everything's easy peasy.
Famous last words.
If not, I've got a lot of tunnels.
Morning comes.
Yeah.
So the rest of you, the other group, continue on east.
All right. Do I have a point of exhaustion?
Yes. And as you are going, and you can see that there's the occasional spot where things are just looks like they're dead. Looks like they're burned. You want to investigate, you may, but it's starting to get into this sort of rocky outback like terrain.
Well, because the way you described it to him, you said it wasn't fire.
He's a druid, so he got some extra insight.
Did it go? At 12.
Are you going up to a tree to check it out?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't have a char on it. Like you run your finger on it. It doesn't have. There's not a char to it. The ground is just black. Just dead. No, it's just plants.
It looks more gray. It's like drained of life, right?
No, it's black.
Okay.
You
like
ever had
Vanta black?
You ever had a plant that like turned all black and soupy?
Yeah, like wilts black. Yeah.
It's kind of looks like that.
So, like, my character wouldn't know this, but like blight.
Yeah. You're an elf from a very foresty land. Yeah,
That's true.
It's a blight, not the spell, just a blight.
Ooh, yeah, because there's a fungus. There's actually a spot in the forest near where I grew up that has.
That
Do
has
I know
evil
what
fungus.
does this correlate to
No,
me,
that
or
was
do
like
I-
that's like a purple There's like a
Okay.
purple tinge to that, and that's like a fungus that's sort of taken over the place, an intelligent
Okay.
fungus. And this just seems like it's dead through, not much of a plant guy, other than being your elf stuff.
But it doesn't
Yeah,
look
blue
natural.
mushrooms.
It looks like it's been burned, but it's not burned.
Okay. It's not. Is it dry or is it?
Yeah, it's dry.
Soupy. Okay.
Some of the grass is a little soupy.
Okay. All right. Keep moving.
And as you keep moving, you're getting into this end of the second day, and you start to pick up a lot of not a lot, but a few bones. You see like a rabbit bones. You see some deer bones, and just occasionally just scattered bones. Just like there's a femur, there's some finger bits. There's a lot of bones. Sort of
Take a minute to
into the
since I'm
dirt.
faster than everyone. I can sort of go back, look at something, and catch up. Is there? When I look at any of these bones, I'll check a few of them out. Do there like teeth marks on them, or do they all look pristine? Or
Give me a medicine check.
$19.
Nice.
No, they. So you come across this big femur, and it has a big slash in it, like a weapon, like a sword slash in it. Like the rabbit looks like it's just fallen over and died there, and then rotted away. You're not seeing any teeth marks or anything. The only one that stands
How
out
big
is
the sword.
it's long sword size.
Okay. I'll report that back and say I don't know what's going on here, but lots of bones.
Morning for you as well, Sunny Cheeks.
Yep.
You coming out of your hole?
Yep.
Okay. You
You're surrounded. By
emerge from your hole.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Perception and
Perception.
survival check as well.
We'll find out if you see your shadow or not.
Roll a 19 perception. And a survival.
Yep.
And a 26
Nice.
survival.
You immediately know that you're a little off course.
Yeah.
You didn't quite go as straight as you thought you did.
Which is fine.
You think you're a little bit north from where you're supposed to
Okay.
be. You do as you're kind of peering over the horizons. You can just make out a forest to your east, which you're expecting. That's kind of the boundary of the Emirians.
Yeah.
To your west, you're kind of on like a little bit of a hill as you burrow up, and down the hill and down in like this little grove of trees, there's a small cabin down there.
God dang it. Why you gotta do this to me?
Other than that, it seems pretty quiet. You're out of like you can see off into the west. You can see the kind of the blackened trees. And you can't make out if it's rocks or bones or whatever on the ground or whatever, but there's some debris and things on the ground, may just be rocks, whatever. And where you're at right now seems to be pretty clear. But you're on like a bit of a hill, kind of overlooking the west.
With my survival check, I'm gonna make a mental note of where that building is.
Okay. Just a little log cabin. It just stands out because there's like nothing out here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll make a note of where that is. I'm gonna keep cruising.
Are you going to be a horse?
Where are you going to cruise
Yes.
to?
Straight to the fort.
What was your survival? 26?
27.
Okay.
26.
26? Okay.
Okay, yeah, you estimate that you're a little bit further north. And you can start making your way there. And you're about an hour away.
Amazing.
So you gallop in, and the first thing you notice is there's a hill that kind of juts out. And on top of that hill is a very large stone fort, a castle. And then behind that is a city that you can kind of, as the trees, like on that tree line is where the city is sort of taken over. The tree's been pushed back, the big city back there. And it's a big town, big castle. And you riding in, there is a wall, a wooden stockade around the town. And there's a couple guards standing at the gate of the town. After the castle is up on the hill, you're getting into the town.
Okay. Oh, so this is a town with a fort attached to it.
Or a fort with a town attached to it, yeah.
Gotcha.
So you got kind of like a flat plain, forest all around. In this area is the town, and then there's this hill that juts up
Yeah.
to the
and
west.
It's on the hill.
On that
behind it.
hill is where the castle is. You go into the
Okay.
town, and you can go up to the fort. You can't climb the hill to get up there.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just book it up there.
The gates are closed, and there's 2 soldiers standing outside.
Okay. I will turn
Ooh.
back into a gnome. And I will, or a halfling. I'm a halfling, not a gnome.
Oh, are you a halfling?
I am.
But you're a gnome.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
I
he's
was too.
lucky.
I'm lucky.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm extremely lucky.
Yeah,
I
you're
will
getting
convey to them.
as you approach the 2 guards, you're getting some weird looks. Just a blown halfling walking the roads. Both human. First one nods to you as you approach. Said, "Morning."
I give the pre-prepared speech.
Pre-prepared.
Of
Yeah, I told you I told you to give me a message for him from that guy. Like, what's that guy's name? Just tell me what that guy's name is, since he didn't come up with anything.
Lieutenant something.
What's his name? Lieutenant Dan?
Lieutenant at the fort, up ahead, way up there.
The one we
Yeah.
messaged.
What's his name? I don't remember his name.
Pre-prepared is redundant. You can just say prepared.
I know what his name is. It's not on my list.
Yeah, you didn't make one up. You just said that you find the lieutenant.
Lieutenant. His name is Lieutenant.
His name is Lou.
right.
Lieutenant Lou.
Lieutenant Lou.
Lieutenant Lou. All right. I say, I came from with Lieutenant whatever. I'm here to talk to the head of the town, or whatever his name is, the general. Where's David when I need him to talk about generals?
Says, leave me your message. I'll make sure it gets through.
I don't think so.
It's gonna go swimmingly, I can tell.
He's just looking at you.
How high is this gate?
Probably 12 foot.
Burrow under.
How high are the walls?
Around-
Yeah.
Yeah, the wall.
just leave.
That's the wall. About 12 foot.
Okay.
12 foot stockade.
I'll say all right, and I'll leave, and I will burrow under the wall.
How far out are you gonna go?
I'll go completely around the corner so that the guards can't see me anymore.
The corner of what?
Well, these guards are only on one side. It's ostensibly a round city, right?
Okay,
Or a
so you're gonna
square
go like
city.
you're gonna like cut into the woods and try to come in from the side.
Yep, I'm gonna leave and
Dun, 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 dun,
So
dun.
you're gonna have to rest, right? I guess
No, I
you
only
got
did
okay. You
one.
guys,
One
okay,
more.
you do one. Okay, so you go back to a badger.
Yep.
Start to burrow in. How far down would you say you go?
to get under a palisade like that, 5 or 6 feet, right?
Okay. You are digging, and you hit a wall.
It's a bomb shelter.
You hit a stockade wall.
Okay, go down even further.
Okay. You go down about 10 feet, and you find the bottom of that wall. It is odd that wall goes down that far.
Yeah. Come back up on the other side.
You burrow up, and you poke your head out.
Yep.
Okay. You are in just a side. How far into the camp do you go before the city before you come up?
I want to come up near the wall. That way, if I'm not like out in the middle of a like, big round like a town center or something.
Okay. Describe to
I
me
just wanna
how you want to come out.
Go down the wall,
Mhm.
come up the other side, and poke my head out right against the wall, but on the inside.
Okay. Give me a stealth and a perception.
Oh, I need to look up. I have this. I need to roll stealth from here, don't I? Be dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Badger ain't got no stealth bonus. Oh, I rolled 1.
Badger
Good thing
don't
good thing I can dig very fast.
So
Let's see what my
you
perception was.
you dig.
What about Lucky?
Oh, you can't roll one.
Oh, I lucky. Yeah, let me
Oh.
lucky that. Thanks, David.
It's not even
Oh,
it's
man.
not using a charge. You can't roll natural ones.
Yeah.
At least not unless you roll twice in a row. There you go.
Nice. There you go.
Okay, so you
Oh, man.
you dig and you dig up the side of the wall and you clear away some of the ground, and there is a boot right there. And you think that sure is lucky that he doesn't see me.
Oh, man.
Sure is lucky.
Yes. All right.
Wow.
What do you want to do?
All I see is the boot.
You just see it, like you clear away, and it's like right next to where you were clearing out. There's a boot standing there.
Okay, well I'll go back down and go forward
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay, so you go forward and you go up again, and as you peer around, you appear to be in a sort of a housing area. It's a bunch of little wooden houses, nothing fancy, just like kind of low. I don't know, like a commoner area.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Just wooden shacks and things.
Yeah.
And
It's not like slums. It's
but not
just
like not slums, but commoner
yeah,
style.
I get you. Yeah.
And you dig yourself up, and you are next to a house, and there's a bunch of houses around there. There's a few folks out there, like sweeping the porch. There's one out messing with some flowers in their yard. There's a well in the middle of this square. There's a sort of this cobblestone, sort of a center, sort of like a cul-de-sac, and then the street
Yeah.
goes out, and around this circle is where the houses are, and then there's a street goes out, and you're kind of deep into the residential area.
How far behind me is the group?
You figure they're
Did
about
I estimate?
they're about a day and a half behind you.
They're about a day and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So I can
Almost
sleep.
2 days actually,
Hmm.
depending on how much they push it.
I think I'm going to dig myself out a hole again, sleep in here for 8 hours, so I can guarantee my success.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, because you are in someone's yard at the moment, or someone's like
Underground though.
front area.
Do it.
I'm alright. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Ah,
Cinderella
What's up?
story.
so you found this house that has like a little hedge right in front of their house. So there's a hedge, and then there's the house right there, and you find yourself a nice little spot right between the hedge and the house wall. You say,
Nice.
You could live here. This is nice, nice and cozy.
Wow.
The rest of the group, you guys are moving east, and you can see the black trees and grasses are growing, and there's a few more bones as you go the rest of this day, and at the end of this day, you get another rest. If anyone who's on watch gives you perception checks, as you've got one more day to continue on. Give me a perception. Give me a survival check, Mike. Also,
You having Saren do it again? Man, my
Oh, yeah,
perception's
he
been
can do
just not good.
I like all these spooky whales coming through every now and then.
Oof.
doesn't have that survival check.
You want to do it, David?
I think I get disadvantage because
You're just
No,
minus.
you're
You're minus
-1.
one.
I'm just -1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is just a flat roll. 3. This is not my map. You gotta change the map back. I was doing so well on the last map.
Okay. So you're camping out, and Zarik, you're looking the wrong way when all of a sudden you notice. The first thing you notice is an arrow in your back, but you hear some footprints coming from behind you as well. As we'll we got 15 minutes. We'll roll initiative. As an arrow is gonna either hit you in the back or hit around you. An arrow lands at the ground next to you. My 3. And you look behind you, and you see half a dozen skeletons that are all moving this way.
Oh.
Alright, well, I got a
Uh-oh.
17 on my initiative.
Okay, let me get you guys out here. No sunny cheeks.
Skeletons?
No sunny
Skeletons.
cheeks.
Oh, man.
Saren's gonna be out picking some berries.
What?
Oh,
How many
man.
skeletons are there?
From the dead hellscape?
What?
These are magical berries. That's why he has to get them. They're part of their spell components.
Oh, my goodness.
The berries
I
that
gotta
survived
find my-
1,000 years of rot.
He's the guy who can turn undead, though.
But no one knows the stats.
Yeah, they do. You can just log into his character.
Character sheet's right here.
Don't say those
He
things.
has 50 hit points.
It's not like the in-person days where you could feign not having their character sheet.
Okay.
Whatever the next campaign is, we got to put an end to sending.
Sending's the best.
Yeah,
Why would
I
you put
like
it in?
sending.
It kind of solves too many problems.
Great.
There we go, nice and spooky. Eric, you can be in
Oh.
charge of the sound effects and all that kind of stuff. You can give me some more rocks too if you want. More of these
Oh,
kind,
yeah.
of,
Eric
these
just
kind
play
of
as
rocks.
Joe.
I got you.
I guess if you want to play as Joe, you can. Do you want to?
I mean, I can.
Okay.
Let me pull up his character.
We got 15 minutes.
Oh, if we only got 50. Okay.
It just goes
Yes.
sweepy. He's gonna be sweepy tomorrow.
I understand that.
Very.
Are we wanting to
Here, we'll just do the three of you.
start this fight?
Yeah, it'll be a quick one. You guys will die real quick.
Sheesh.
Initiative. What's everyone? What everyone gets?
I got a 17.
14.
17.
How do I add that thing? 17, David.
17 for David.
14, Francisco.
Misery.
17, Isaac.
14.
17
yeah.
for me, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna skip Eru because he's sleeping, and all that happened was an arrow went thunk. Zarik, it's your turn.
Alright, great. I'm gonna wake everyone up. I'm gonna move here. I can't move. Crap. Alright.
Remember, you are well, you're probably standing. Are you standing? Or are you sitting? How do you do your watch?
I stand.
Okay, good call.
He stands watch. He doesn't sit watch.
So behind you, you
Stands
see
watch.
there is a bunch of skellies. They got swords, long swords that match, what you saw before. You've got a couple with bows, and you think you hear a couple more on the other side as well.
Great. Alright, I wake up the group that we have. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright. I'm ready for someone. I'm gonna shoot the guy that's closest to me.
Wait, what'd you do? You walked over there to wake him up?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to attack.
Then- Someone's gonna get smacked.
Roll that dice.
Oh, I'm getting ready for it. Look at my modifiers. Ah, there we go. I didn't even need it.
Give me that damage. Which one are you hitting? Left or right?
That guy.
That one?
Uh,
That one?
This guy.
Okay, damage.
6 damage on the first attack.
6 damage. Okay.
Second attack.
As you hit him, a couple ribs go clanking off onto the ground.
That's fantastic.
Okay,
Alright.
good roll, good roll.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm gonna get me. Actually, you know what? Never mind. That's too late of a call now. Next turn.
Okay, Krog, you are asleep, but you hear the shrieking sounds of your kobold.
So, is that enough for me to still move in action, or just...
Yeah, you just have movement to stand up. I should have given. I should have. Which one is it? This one that does it, where you get like advantage if you're not surprised, Or I don't remember. There's one I saw a surprise roll which worked really well. Like it seems
The 5e surprise rule is basically just if you're surprised, then you don't get actions but you don't get to take any actions on your first round.
yeah. I saw another one where maybe it's level up 5e does it where you get like plus 10 to your initiative roll or something. It's getting bushy around here. So you're just half movement now because half movement stands up.
Okay.
So 20 to 20.
So 20. Okay. I'll just move right here and take the dodge action. And that's it.
Okay. My turn. Okay, so Skelly's. We'll go, we're going to go from right to left. So Skelly number 1 with the bow. He's going to come shimmy on over this way. Like that. And he's going to send an arrow at Zarik. With a thwack.
Dang it.
And you're going to take... I'm going to take 8 damage from that arrow. Woo.
Ouch. That's not cool.
Number 2 is going to come over here behind these shrubs that just showed up. And he's going to put an arrow in you. With a crit!
What the frick? No.
Am I awake?
Silver barbs. Yes, you're awake.
You are awake.
I woke you up.
I will use my reaction to silvery barbs.
Ah, silvery barbs as he wakes up.
I've been saved.
Okay, that's what am I, +4? So a 17.
Misses.
I'll give myself advantage.
Okay, so that's him. We got Sword Man. He's gonna come shamble around here next to you, and he's gonna swing at you with a 10. The other guy at you with a 18.
18 just misses.
Okay, this guy's gonna jump down on. He's gonna jump onto Krog.
Oh.
So Krog, I'm gonna do an opposed athletics. If he wins, he knocks you over. If you win, you knock him over.
So
he's jumping down onto you. Roll an athletics check.
Okay.
Probably not good for the skeleton.
Oh.
But you got a +6. So this skeleton jumps down onto you, and you just raise him up and toss him to the side. And he gets knocked prone over here. This one.
Wow.
Okay, skeleton number 2. He sees that. That's an
I just
excellent
laugh at
idea.
him.
He's gonna go lunge onto
Him
you as
too?
well. Yep.
Okay. So same thing.
Jumping onto you. Opposed.
I swear.
And
Okay.
the next one, woof, throw it to the other side.
This is like
On the top
WWE.
rope. Oh, reversal.
I know this. I'm just grabbing them and throwing them.
Okay, Eru, you hear from the other side, you hear the unmistakable sounds of skeleton feet.
Oh boy.
As he comes trudging around the side here to go stab you. This guy, is he gonna make it? 25.
You're right, Yoda.
Not quite. He'll just double move. Have a double move? Yeah, he's gonna double move up here onto you. Okay, we got this guy with a spear. He's gonna go for a stab.
He does have advantage because I'm prone.
Oh, it's right.
Unless do I go prone when I meditate, or do I sit in a sort of
You're not gonna stand.
crisscross applesauce?
That's still gonna be a miss though. 17. Wow,
17 hits.
Yeah, 15.
15 just hits.
Ooh. So he will stab with his spear, which I did roll the wrong dice.
Yes. Keep that roll. It's good.
Oh!
Oh.
No! He hits it for 10 damage with his mighty spear.
Yikes.
I declare shenanigans.
Okay, Eru, your turn. You got 2 skellies with spears, stabbing you. You can see
so
Krog just loves this. He's just chucking them around.
I say, ow! And I stand up, half my movement, stand up. I will, this one that hit me, I'm going to go ahead and cast Booming Blade. And I gave myself advantage from the silvery barb, so I have advantage on this roll. 17 plus a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's D8, D4, 36. this +3. 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. So you hit this guy, and he just shatters and explodes onto the ground. He just explodes into a million pieces.
So then I will use my bonus action to disengage. I'll move over here. So it's 15 feet. Is there anything else on like this way past that rock?
You don't see anything. Nope. Looks clear.
So then I'll use my last 5 feet to go over here. I'll try to tuck into this rock as best I can, but that is my turn.
Okay, Zarik.
Okay.
Skeletons all
I'm
around
going
you.
to.
Got 2 minutes. Swing faster.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I want to do a thing. I gotta find it real quick. Is that it? Yeah, alright. Fighting Spirit. That's what I'm gonna use. Well, it's a long rest, but you know it's worth it.
Pull out
I
your
get 5
pom-poms.
temporary hit points.
Is it an action?
No, it's a bonus action.
Can we fix your camera, David?
You
Not
left
my
up his
fault, like
ring.
Yeah.
He aimed it up and it fell exactly back below eye line.
There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna swing.
Using your camera
Awesome.
like my grandpa.
Okay, which one are you hitting?
The guy that I'm facing.
Roll that damage.
Be good, please. Oh, that's actually good. 8 damage.
8 damage.
Alright, second attack.
Okay, he as you send your sword through this guy, you feel like that should have like chopped his spine off. And it does. The spine breaks, but then it reassembles real quick.
Oh.
And some of the ribs that fell to the ground kind of start climbing up his body and putting him back into place, but he's kind of twisted and mangy looking.
Okay,
Got a
I'm
couple of
gonna-
Mick ribs.
He's he's still standing.
Okay. Well, number 2 on the same guy.
Oh.
Fumble!
I don't have anything for that.
Incredible.
Okay, so
I turned into a halfling.
give me a D8 and then a D4.
There's a 1 and a 4.
All right.
Oh no.
So
So you die immediately.
I'll just put this out here. So as you're going to swing, this guy that's on this side of you clips your weapon and it goes flying over this way. So over here, where this
Oh.
ghost is where your weapon is laying.
No.
You gotta hold on to your weapon.
Even with those locking gauntlets. Okay, you done?
I think that was my second attack, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then yes.
Okay,
You get a
Krog.
weapon chain.
We do need to. We do need to get those locking gauntlets. Would be perfect for him.
Oh, nice.
Free weapon on the
I'm
ground.
gonna go for this dude.
'Kay.
I'm gonna go for.
Remember, you have an
regular
advantage for the ones on the ground.
attack. I'll leave those alone for now.
And that's the time to get him because they're gonna start flanking.
What time of day is it?
It's night.
It's nighttime.
Yeah, it's like
Wait, actually,
3
I'll
in the
do
morning.
this. The other one kind of glitched. 7 plus. So 13?
13 is a hit.
Oh, okay. For 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll go for another attack. 21.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Okay, so you smash. I can't remember how many points. Okay, so you go to smash this guy, and you smash his skull. Jaw goes flying off, but he's still standing.
Oh.
I got spooky.
Spookier.
So just still standing?
He's still standing, looking to fight.
What's happening with this floating D20?
I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know.
I
I'll
it
take care of
just
that.
glitched. Yeah, it's okay.
There it goes.
All right, I'll do that. I'll use my bonus action and attack it one more time.
Okay.
I'll just go for like a kick. Oh no.
Oh no.
You go to kick and your kneecap pops off.
Oh yeah.
It lands over here.
So you go to kick it, but it's an awkward attack, and your knee kind of twists. Give me a D4.
Great. Okay.
For 3 rounds, you have -2 AC. So I think it makes your
Oh,
AC
no,
It
yeah,
negative.
doesn't matter.
That makes it. Yeah, I'm already 11. Oh no. And even a mosquito can hit me now.
Okay, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So this guy is going. Well, we'll stand him up first. We'll go in order here. We'll go right to left. So Mr. Bow is going to. Where does it go? Oh, he's way over there hiding out. He's gonna shimmy around here. We get a shot on Zarik with a 13.
No, he ain't.
The other guy's gonna shoot on Zarik with a fumble.
No.
Oh.
Fumble!
Take that. Zarik is safe.
What a dumb fumble. For the next 3 rounds, you have +1 bonus on attack rolls, but you are flat-footed.
What?
What?
That's the best possible outcome.
I know. So we'll just say he's flat-footed. So you have advantage on this guy.
Oh.
This one over here. I've seen there's a few of them that are like dumb like that. Like this is better.
This is better, yeah.
I'm glad I
just got
fumbled.
a boon for sucking at this.
Okay, so this guy right here, who is both of these guys are basically barely hanging on. He's gonna go swing his sword. He's gonna miss. Other guy's gonna swing a sword at Krog with a 20. He can't miss Krog. Nobody can miss Krog. And he's gonna hit you for 5 damage as he clanks his sword into you. This fella's gonna stand up. This guy's gonna stand up as well. Ooh.
Oh
And
no.
he's gonna go on to there. He's gonna come over Swiss way. This guy like looks, like he's very confused. And then he's gonna move. What was your stealth?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't stealth?
I used my bonus action to disengage.
5, 10. Oh yeah, he's gonna go right over here then. He's not as confused. Attack. So attack on Zarik. For 15, I got one on Krog.
misses.
For an 11.
Yep.
For 8 damage to the back. Oh, he's got advantage.
Oh.
He has accidental
What?
advantage. No crit though. Okay, then we got one over here on Eru
My bad.
for a miss. Okay, Eru, your turn. It's so great.
Hearing my friends all get beaten up
Yeah.
over there, I am going to. Let's see.
You hear Saren just hurling this turn.
10. I will.
You disengaging?
Yeah, I'll bonus action disengage. Run over here. Have advantage on this guy. Try to pop him in the back. The boom.
Oh.
That's a hit.
That's +3. 26 points of damage. That's a pretty good roll.
Ooh, that's nasty. Okay, so you go and it's like explodes in this guy. Ribs go flying everywhere. And there's like half a skeleton left, but it's still standing there.
Jeez.
Okay, so then I'm going to take. I was 20, so it's 15, 20, 35. I'm going to take 10 feet. Let's there and there. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Zarik. You got
Okay.
the 2 skeletons in front of you are very, very broken. One's basically just missing its head. It's just a body still swinging. The other one that you got like has no ribs. It's just a crooked spine.
I'll attack the guy that has no ribs.
Okay.
The guy that I've been attacking. There we go.
Okay, give me that
Yes.
damage.
Oh crap, but I'm not using a longsword.
You're using your fist.
Oh yeah, is that a fist?
No, it's a dagger.
Okay.
It's some dagger action. I don't have a short sword, which I should. Fix that.
So you
but
pull out your
doesn't
dagger
matter.
and slash him across the broken spine, and he crumbles to the ground.
So that was 6 damage. Alright, second attack.
On which one?
On the one on Krog.
Which one?
The front guy on Krog. Yeah,
Okay.
that guy.
No head guy.
No head guy.
That should be a hit.
16.
Yep, that's a hit. You smash this guy and take out his knees, and he crumbles to the ground.
Okay. And then, I'm gonna do a favor for Croc because he's never gonna hit anything.
Done?
I'm gonna do a draconic cry on this man.
Okay.
Is that not on all the stuff around you anymore?
Yeah, that was a 5-foot thing.
Oh, it's a 5 foot. Never mind. All right, around me.
Someone read it
Croc
for me.
gets advantage.
What?
You get advantage.
Eric, look up on the
That's your
Draconic
turn.
Cry. 10
Look
foot.
up what?
Okay, it's not
Okay.
everything within 10 feet get a.
Until the start of his next turn, you and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against any of those creatures that can hear you.
Okay, so the two next. These two you guys have advantage on.
Yep. He did that at the
And.
beginning of his turn. He would have had advantage on
And
his
this guy.
attack.
I know.
Okay, done?
Yeah.
Krog.
All right, we're gonna turn around.
I need you to kill this guy.
This guy you're looking at, he's like, it's not even a skeleton anymore. He's just a bunch of bones that have just been assembled into like a mass of bones holding a sword.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the one in front of me.
No, I need you to go for this guy. I need this guy
What?
dead.
You
Why
see,
do you need
you
him
see the
then?
kobold crying over there. His Draconic Cry is
Nice.
actually a cry.
You get advantage because everything's surprised. They're like, what's happening?
Hold on, I'm reading. Okay, yeah, I'll just go for the one in front of me, and I'll go for my first attack.
You have advantage.
Advantage.
Mhm.
Okay.
That is a miss.
So 12.
So you
Okay.
punch like right where the spine should
Wait,
be, but
you
there's no
have
spine
advantage.
there. It's all
Use
Yeah,
your
that
advantage.
was.
turned around and be quiet over there, David.
Go for my second attack.
We're not in the city anymore. There you go.
You
There's,
get a second- you
there's a
get
hit.
advantage.
he already took his advantage.
Dang it. You
Okay,
missed.
so that the first one.
Okay,
hit. Yeah,
he
I missed.
explodes onto the ground.
Nice. And then I'm gonna use one
one
key
then.
point.
No, and then.
Hold on.
then...
And I'm gonna attack 2 more times.
What?
Yes. Hold on.
What is this no AC
Advantage on the
Krog?
other guy, too.
Oh no! Wait.
You have
I
advantage.
have advantage.
Don't twist
Unless I
your
roll-
other knee.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
I'm
This is
done. I
bad.
can't. I'm done.
He pulls the gem out of his own heart.
You gotta be kidding me.
What's your strength bonus?
+3.
Okay.
Not anymore.
You take an amount of bleed equal to your strength bonus. So you go in to punch this guy, and you punch him, but you punch right into a pointy rib that goes right up your arm, and you pull out, you're bleeding all over. You're taking 3 points of bleed damage around until you spend an action to fix that.
You have a Wolverine claw mark, but it's the opposite direction.
Oh my.
Oh,
So
Ouch.
take 3
okay.
damage, and the next you'll do it at the end of actually the end of every turn. 3 damage.
All right, then I'll just spend my last attack.
There you go. There's a hit.
Okay. And 6.
Okay, first time he's been hit.
And that's it.
Okay, my turn. So these two that are here that are like all crumbled on the ground together, the bones begin to rattle and,
Uh-oh.
and shake and start shimming towards each other and start collecting up into one skeleton.
What? Kind of broken.
It's called spare parts.
So there's not much left of the other one, but between the two, they've assembled into another skeleton, grabbing a sword and standing up.
Skeletons!
So
Assemble!
Oh
Another
my
skeleton
God.
standing here. And the same thing goes for this guy and this guy, and they start shimmying together
Oh my.
and shimmying together.
It's like fighting a bunch of little ooze droplets.
Seriously.
Okay, this guy is like, hey, stop running away. 15, 20, 20. Oh, there you go. He's gonna run over there. Oh, archers first. We'll have archer and a flat-footed archer is gonna go shoot Zarik for a 13.
Miss.
We'll let this guy. He's closer to Eru here. He's gonna shoot an Eru
Shoot an arrow.
for 14.
14 misses.
We'll let Mr. Stabby Stab with the spear go for Eru for 17.
17 hits.
Oh, and he got the big D8 for 4 damage.
Ow.
And we've got one on Zarik with a sword. The new guy has just shown up, and he says hi for a advantage.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
And then the guy behind him's going to hit you as well with advantage. Convenient advantage again. 14 and a fumble. Okay. It is Eru's turn.
This fellow back here, flat-footed still?
This guy is, yes.
Okay, so I am going to...
You see him, the way he's standing there, he's like bow-legged. He's got that bow out. You think that's an easy target.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not even going to disengage. I'm just going to run at this guy.
So the Mr. Bow's gonna try to, he's gonna try to claw at you, I guess.
Okay.
As you run by. With an 18.
Yep.
We'll just do a D. We'll just do a D4. 2 damage. As he claws you with his gnarly fingers.
Ow. And I'm going to booming blade this guy. There's a natural 20.
This guy, well, what do you want to do?
So I run over to him. I start casting the booming blade on the way over, and just as I get there, I just put it right at the between the third and fourth vertebrae, and then it explodes out from there.
Okay, so yeah, he
Oh.
just explodes into a million pieces,
Oh, wow. Oh.
41 points of damage.
and you think there's no
Jeez.
way, there's no reusable parts on that guy.
Oh, my.
And then I will step here and then bonus action hide.
Okay, Zarik.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one of those swords that dead one's using next to
Okay.
me. What is it? It's a longsword, isn't it?
It's a D6 weapon.
It's a D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a longsword, but it's a pretty, not a nicely crafted longsword.
All right then. Now stabby stab, or I'll slash at the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Here up, I see Francisco falling asleep
16.
already. It's a hit.
I feel it.
It's a little over. Wait. 15.
It's still a hit. Damage.
All right. Wait, hang on. That's the wrong dice. Dang it. That's still pretty good. 9 damage.
9 damage.
Nice.
Okay, still you done?
No, second attack.
You didn't move. You just picked that thing up next to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
14's a hit.
Okay. So D6. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
How much
5
damage?
damage.
5. Okay.
5. Hold on.
You smash his arm off, but it attaches at one of his ribs. Almost like there's magnetic bones. Krog, you're up.
Which one was the one he was attacking?
He's second this guy over here. The new guy.
That one? Okay, so I'll start attacking him too.
Okay.
I don't have an advantage anymore.
No, it's end of his last turn.
No.
Okay. Actually, you said I have to spend a turn trying to heal that bleed?
Yeah, you can just spend an action. I'm not gonna. There's no roll for it. Just you spend your action fixing it. Otherwise, you
And yeah, I'll spend an action and I'll use a key point to use patient defense and take the dodge action.
Okay.
And that's it.
My turn. These two are meeting together and assembling up into
Voltron.
The Avenger. Yeah.
Oh, no.
New Skelly.
Who dis?
Oops. I didn't mean to hide that guy. I'm going to get rid of your color. Okay, new Skelly assembles there. Let's see. This guy is going to shoot. He's going to come around here and shoot Eru.
I did stealth. I did hide at the end of my turn.
Oh, did you? What'd you get?
27.
Okay, so he didn't care about you anymore.
So
he's
like that guy
shoot.
disappeared.
Yep, he's gone. We'll shoot Zarik
I think you should leave Zurich alone.
with a 16.
16 misses.
Okay, we've
I
got
told you.
a couple swords on Zarik at advantage. Ooh, there's a hit.
Boo.
So you're going to take 7 damage. And the other guy
7
behind you is going to attack you as well. He's going to hit you for 5 damage.
Oh.
The guy with spear is going to come here on Krog. He's going to stab Krog. For a miss. 10. Does a 10 hit you?
Wait,
What's his
do I
AC
still
down?
have... Yeah,
It's
yeah.
for
it does.
2 rounds, right? That's what you rolled?
I think it was 3. 3.
Yeah. So, yeah. Does he get you?
It hits me.
Okay.
Even with my dodge. Oh, wait, I'm dodging.
Oh, you got dodge.
So
You got
unless-
dodge. That's
disadvantage.
right. That's right.
So unless you roll...
Okay, yeah. He got you.
All
Take
right.
6 damage if that spear stabs you, and you think, how could I was dodging. How could he have hit me?
I was actively dodging.
Man.
Okay, Eru, you're up.
I will sneakily walk over here and then booming blade this fellow.
As you walk in way, you can see those there's like little pieces of that skeleton that are on the ground, and they're just like vibrating in the sand.
Oh, the one that I blew up.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a hit.
my God.
23 points of damage.
Okay. So you get a good swipe at this guy, and you like clear out a good 5 vertebrae, and he crumples down and then raises back up, minus the 5 vertebrae.
Come back around the side and bonus action hide again. That's my turn.
These guys are just annoying. Zarik, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the guy who I was attacking earlier.
That's a hit.
Yay.
Nice.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, he
Yeah.
crumbles at your feet.
Okay, can I like destroy the head, break the skull?
Well, you know one was fighting without a skull.
Dang it! All right.
So
I'll
you
just
can.
focus on the other guy.
You can spend your turn doing that, but
I need a pacemaker.
you've seen him going without the head.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll go for the other guy. 10.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside.
Dang. All right. That's my
Watch Major
turn.
League now.
Krog, you're up.
I'm gonna use Hour of Reaping. I think I can catch all of them. It's 30 feet.
Ooh, is it spooky time?
Yeah. DC 11. Oh, I think I can. Yeah. Oh, I think I can catch you.
11,
I
DC
think
11
I can catch everyone.
wisdom?
Well, 11, yeah.
And everyone else gets advantage. You guys.
Yeah. But that's if
Oh, I
they
get double
can
advantage.
see me. Or that I can see.
So 2 of them missed it.
Can
Succeeded.
see. Oh, that can see me. Yeah.
Can you fear?
You said
Nice.
2 of them missed it?
So does that get advantage +2 because I have advantage?
Huh?
Do I get advantage +2 since he's doing right next to me and I already get advantage?
You have
Against
advantage
get
against fear?
Yeah, against being frightened.
Is that what it is? Frightened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's it doing? Oh, yeah. So you are scared.
11.
So that, him.
And this guy. Oh, he's already colored. Okay.
Okay.
No
and
damage
then,
though. You just scare him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's it.
So this guy in the back here is shaking in his bones.
Okay.
We're gonna go to midnight anyways.
Yeah. So at the start of their turn, you can see these two here begin to start rattling. And Eru, you are looking out, and you notice a lot, not a lot, but a little bit of movement out on the eastern side. On the eastern side, you start seeing some, which look like bushes, start moving, and you realize that there is a lot more than just this that is out here and starting to assemble. That's where we'll end.
Oh.
All right.
Oh man.
We'll say as you're sitting there and you can see, you've had like animal skeletons sort of laying on the ground, and you can see some of them starting to rattle and move, starting to slide to the east. As you feel your presence is known, and things are coming.
Oh no.
And you think, Sunny Cheeks, how did Sunny Cheeks get through here? He must be lucky that he dug through it all.
We start looking around for a halfling skeleton.
Wow.
There's no way Sunny Cheeks could have made it.
Sonny Jeeks is too intuitive, dude.
I never know when I throw something weak like skeletons at you if you guys are just going to be like one round, everything's dead, or if they're going to just like, I realize these guys are kind of building back up, but
Well, we can't kill them apparently.
it'll be an hour. There's always bones. All right, thanks for watching. We're ending early tonight, but we'll be back probably, well, maybe next Thursday, as long as no one else is gone.
Yeah.
As long as only one's missing, we'll be here.
Probably
Sarah will hurl in the bushes.
Bye.
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 Bye.